YouTube output looks good. There we go. You guys get to see me panic in real time. Oh gosh. How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? I think you can hear. I think you can hear. Yeah. Let's go. What am I capturing today? Games built on Chromium. Shush. Cancel. Cancel. Okay. There we go. You can see it. Ooh, you can see I've been working on my script up at the top of the video there. This is the reason why I'm doing this today. Doing good so far. How are you? I am doing great. Thank you for asking. Hi, Hannah. I see you. You can see up here at the top. I'm not gonna click on it, but you can see I've been working on the video. That's part of why I'm doing this right now, because until I have like the information that's all out, I can't theorize very well about some of the stuff that's coming, and I don't want to be like behind the times here. Oh my goodness, how's everyone doing? How is your week been? I did stream fairly recently. I did Minecraft. Oh my gosh, I'm just letting this be my countdown right now. Woo! There you go. Woo! Hi, Frosty Burby. Hi, YouTube chat. I see you there too. Oh my gosh, we're doing a little bit of stuff. This is only my 3rd stream on YouTube, which is crazy. Procrastinating a programming assignment that is due tomorrow. Help. Blue. Wait, what are you supposed to be programming? Tell me. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Hello there. Hi, Kay. How are you doing? Oh, we had some offline followers, by the way. I need to quickly say thank you and hello to a handful of people here. Power Armor Meow, Aki Wacky, 15 White Mice, Nast Bun, Schneckoi, I think is their name, and then Syasnins and Feels Ape. Basically, it's a shopping UI thing written in Java. It's the worst UI. Oh no. Oh no. You can do it, Blue. I believe in you. I believe in you. Wait, I don't know how to pronounce her name. Inesistante? I'm pronouncing it like it's French. I hope that's correct. Oh my gosh. I'm excited for this. I've seen clips here and there, and oh gosh. To make your PNG tuber the language never. Oh really? Well, I appreciate the PNG tuber. Alright. Hi Vale. This program is sponsored by Lady. Okay. Just a little thing. This makes me uncomfortable. Just because normally it's the IPC, you know? Normally it's the IPC. This program is sponsored by the IPC. And the reason why that makes me uncomfortable is because we can't trust the IPC. Inexistent? Nice. Okay. Hi Galaxy Rips, how you doing? Like Elias the Flame Reaver. I don't think that, but I think it's funny. Thank you for the lurk, Blue. Hope you're able to do what you need to do. Oh, hello.
Hello? Hey, can you hear me?
Hello! Ah! Cute princess.
I'm here too, Cassie. It's so great to see you.
Oh, look at that!
You too! I almost thought we couldn't reach Miss Castris. How are things going over there?
It's a bit dark here, Mr. Albert. But there's no need to worry about me.
That's good to hear.
Oh my gosh.
Actually, where's Miss Cypher?
Here.
Oh, there she is.
Ask, and you shall receive. Miss Cypher, are you...
Having signal issues? Don't worry, the wind is just a bit strong here in Akama.
Okay.
Cypher, are you okay?
Oh, girl! Cypher. Cassie looks so horrified. Okay, we watch it all the way through once, and then we pause through it.
My ancestor, Seliosi the Day Thunder Knight,
This is
raised
Hyacinth,
her
I assume.
spear against the sky and ushered in the flame-chasing era that continues to this day.
Ooh.
Miss Hyacinth!
So I assume this next thing is going to be about Hyacinth. They usually do this. Woo!
Guide with the Rainbow Bridge.
She's so cute! I'm dancing. You can't see me, but I'm dancing. This is a bop.
Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies.
Oh!
Chrysos Air's flame chase journey is nearing its end.
Yeah.
Friends, let us soar together.
Oh! 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 That's
Seriously,
Aquila.
where did they hide that thing?
Girl.
Cat and mouse time.
Yes.
So I can leave early.
Another bop.
Our cute place.
Hi, Altair Gavin. How are you doing?
This cat. We'll take it off.
Oh! Oh! Okay, this is gonna get crazy.
The casters in me.
Yo! The boy!
Awaken, lady Seliosi. Witness.
I am overstimulated. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
I am the blazing sun destined to rise.
Okay. Okay. Let's back the frick up. Oh gosh. Glad Hyacinth gets some starshine moments from this patch. Yeah. Okay. Let's get back to the beginning and let's do our analysis. We probably should have subtitles. Okay.
My ancestor.
So I assume this is a new location as well. So I assume this is the people who worship Aquila. What is the name of that city? I don't remember. It's the one that's always pictured really high on the hill that Castris used to live in as well. If only they had Jade Abacus, they could avoid half the trouble. I mean, Jade Abacus is just a massive computer. I like Phantom's new... Phaidon's new sword? Yeah.
Seliosi the Day Thunder Knight.
Seliosi. Seliosi?
Raised.
New location stuff. That sounds like a grandfather clock.
My ancestor. Seliosi the Day Thunder Knight.
You hear that? It sounds like an old clock that's playing in the background there, which is really interesting because for one, time is a huge theme on Amphorius, but also I don't know, that feels like it fits Aquila really well.
Raised her spear against the sky and ushered in the flame-chasing era that continues to this day.
She raised her spear against the sky. She tried to kill the sky. Abacus thing Jing Yuan gave them. Oh, that. Oh, the Jade Abacus of Allying Oath. That thing. That might not even work here if my theory is correct, but I'll save that for the video. What is this?
Miss Hyacinth!
She's so cute. Oh my goodness.
Little Ika.
Little Ika? Ika? Is this Ika?
Oh, let's have a break.
What is it? What are you, sir? Ma'am, thing, little adorable unicorn. What are you? Are you animal, vegetable, mineral, or spiritual? I don't know what you are. A Pegasus? It looks like a Pegasus. It's a memo sprite probably, isn't it? Awesome, awesome. Pegasus, yeah. So cute. Oh, did they invade Akama, or is this just for her trailer?
Guide with the Rainbow Bridge.
She's so cute. She's got her little wand. Little magical girl.
May this faint light.
It's so cute.
Restore the gloom. Restore the skies.
Yes.
Chrysos Heir's flame-chased journey is nearing its end.
That's so cool. What's the unicorn with wings from My Little Pony? I don't know. Peggy Eunice is a corn. She's adorable. She is our bubblegum princess.
Friends, clip.
Okay, this is what I wanted to get a good look at. Aquila. That's Aquila. That mechanical neck is really distinctive. Is everything about Aquila mechanical? I've got a lot of theories about this guy. Hi, Fly High, I see you. Guys, I've got a lot of theories. Believe it or not, we've been told the story. We've been told the entire story of Amphorius, beginning to end, in Star Rail. They have told us everything, but they've hidden it, and I found it. I was just watching back through some old stuff, and I was like, wait a second, this sounds really familiar, and they kept going, and I was like, oh, wait. Oh, wait, this is everything, and I'm not gonna tell you where it is. Aquila's Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna tell you where they hid it. I'm sure you could find it if you looked close enough. They have put enough little clues here and there that you might be able to figure out, because it's related to someone that we've met before in the past outside of Amphorius, but that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm releasing a video on this before the update actually comes out. It's a big part of my next long form video. So, oh my goodness. But they've told us the whole story. They've even told us oh, I can't even tell you. I can't tell you, because if I tell you too much, you're gonna figure it out, and I want you to be a surprise.
Seriously, where did they hide that thing?
What thing? I assume we're gonna get a little bit more of this guy. This guy. In this update. Her with her speedster abilities, new enemy, new boss fight. Where's that old one? I can't tell. It doesn't look like one we've done before. It's Dr. Ratio, isn't it? No, Dr. Ratio is involved, but Dr. Ratio is not the key to this theory. Dr. Ratio is not the key to this theory. Bartholos, yeah. Okay.
Our cute play session is over. We'll take it off.
Wait a second. Sorry, just a moment. This is interesting to me. They do a lot with physics in Star Rail, okay? They do a lot with physics in Star Rail, and this is catching my attention specifically because that looks like it looks like a wormhole. It looks like a wormhole. An Einstein-Rosen bridge. Yeah, kind of. I've got a lot of thoughts on this, but I don't know enough about physics to say much on it. There's some kind of weird time travel going on Amphorius. That's what I know for sure. And wormholes and all of this stuff. It messes with physics. The enemy has a tail. Yeah, I was noticing that too. What? First skill siphon, so it makes sense. Ah, interesting. New enemies behind? No! I literally even had my mouse over here. What the heck? Head out of the gutter, chat.
We'll take it off.
Okay, this is terrifying. The core flame, it has to be me. I have a theory around, I'm like 90% sure I'm right. Wormhole, worm, you say? This is my Sans Ness, isn't it? That, well, you know what? I've said enough about FNAF that I feel like that's gonna be my Sans Ness. Controls the space between the enemy and her. Yeah, a little bit. Flame Reaver lore doesn't say. My theory is that the Flame Reaver is going to steal the core flames. Like, we have them, we're going to get them all, and then we're going to lose them all to the Flame Reaver. Finon is the Flame Reaver? Yeah, I believe that too. Finon's gonna take them all. Doesn't Cypher freeze time when she tosses her coin up? Yeah. How are we gonna lose them? The Flame Reaver's gonna take them. It's going to steal them. Do you remember at the end of the last update? Herta goes into... Aren't they like absolved in the crisis? Not precisely. They hold them. It's a little bit complicated. Flame Reaver, just a Fatui and the core flames are like Gnosis. Yeah, a little bit. So do you remember when Herta like came to Amphorius at the end of the last update, and she was standing there and she talked to Lygus and all of this stuff? They were crystallized memories around her. Do you remember that? And it was us, Dan Heng, and the Flame Reaver was standing there next to us. Mr. Hearts, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. But yeah, so crystallized memories are not something that just appear wherever. They happen. They tend to appear in the place where they occurred, right? So what that means is that the Flame Reaver has to be in that location at some point. Not yet, Galaxy River, sorry. But... So yeah, what it means is the Flame Reaver has to be in that location at some point. But I have another theory about Amphorius, that all of this that we're seeing is taking place in the past. Like, you know, when we see Amphorius from the outside, it's like an infinity symbol. That's not an infinity symbol necessarily. What it is a Mobius strip. If you don't know what a Mobius strip is, it is a thing that basically has it's for the infinite surface area, something like that. It's often associated with time travel. I'm pretty sure all of Amphorius is taking place in the past. When Herta went there, she was seeing it in present day, which means that at some point in our future, Herta's past, the Flame Reaver is going to end up in the vortex of Genesis, going to steal the core flames, and it's going to go crazy. Hi, Justin at the game. I see you. This is the final story of the Flame Chase journey. I don't believe that. Albert can be a liar or mistaken. Okay, I'm getting a better look at this guy. He's huge. They're huge. It looks like an owl. Wait a second. Wait a second. Does anyone else see that? Owl eye, and then the little wingy things off to either side. Huh. No, okay. What would 3.4 to 3.7 be though? No, it's not over. I don't believe it one bit. This is not the end of the Flame Chase journey. What we're seeing, we're going to see the end of the Flame Chase journey, but the Flame Chase journey is not ending for us. I'm going to explain that in a little bit. We see how it ends, but we can change the ending. Oh gosh, okay. Flame Reaver's gonna come after us. We've got Dan Heng and Trailblazer again. Mighty? Oh, leave us to Castors. Castors is there. That's Cass. Oh no, that's not gonna be good because the Flame Reaver knows Mighty's weak spot. Got Dan Heng taking down Flame Reaver on his own. Wow. Phynon taking on Aquila. Oh, Lady Celios. Wait, Celios is probably the name of Aquila. Like, the last Aquila, flame chase person. Weirdly, Aquila looks like a sword hilt and a handle there. Where? I'm not seeing what you're seeing. Okay. 3.4 is the collab event, so we're probably just gonna have a pause for Amphorius. Probably, or maybe it'll be like a side-by-side thing. I don't know. Dan Heng finally using his hidden potential again. Yes, I'm so proud of him.
Oh, wait! Good lady,
Seleucid. Okay. So this is something that we've seen before in some of like the Myriad Celestia stuff. This is what it looks like when Aquila opens their eyes in the sky. This is what the sky of Amphorius used to just look like. Except probably without less death rating from it. So yeah. When you mentioned it looking like an owl regarding the hilt, oh yeah, I still don't see that, honestly. But, little bit. Wow. We've got the eye, the other eye, another eye. Oh, we're using our lance.
Witness the will of humanity.
Wow. Okay, so this is gonna be... That is a lot of golden... I assume it's blood. Aquila looks mechanical, is what I'm seeing. Oh, Phynon. He's gonna lose hope. Okay, that's... We need to take a look at that. So... She looks very dead. Remember, their blood is golden. She looks dead. Phynon's new sword is actually Seleucid's sword, since she is a knight. Phynon's sword is the Flame Reaper's sword. If the Flame Reaver also uses Seleucid's sword, that's fine. But yeah. The second anniversary video and the concert trailer too. Yeah, that's the plan. Okay. That was... Oh. That's Dan Heng, yeah? It looks like him. I can't... What color are his eyes? Can't tell. It looks like his collar, looks like the shoulder. Yeah, the red in his hair. Gosh. I can't take it. Mighty. This has been a theory that I have. I think we're gonna lose... we've got Tribby, Trinan, and Trian. Trinan is already gone. I think we're going to lose Trian too. Have you seen the mighty? No, I don't look at other people's theories, Altair. Sorry. that's how I roll. I have to. That's a Tribby doll. It is. I think we're gonna lose Trinan. The Titans are golem, sort of, yeah. Is that a red dragon behind Dan Heng? Is it? There's not enough of it in frame to tell, but there is a red dragon in, like, some of the other trailer stuff, so it would not surprise me one bit. That's something I've actually been expecting for a while. There was something in one of the other trailers, the earlier ones, where it's like, it looks like a red dragon, and I said, is that Dan Heng's dragon? Is he gonna go through a form change again? And everyone was like, no, it looks too European to be Dan Heng's dragon, and I'm like, now I'm like... Dan Heng's taking a bigger role here, guys. Please stop saying that I'm wrong. This happens over and over and over, where I have a theory that's just a little bit out there, and people are like, no. And then later I'm like, you were saying. Emma is simply always correct. Not always, but more often than not these days. It's kind of crazy. Dan Heng will be an heir. I can cope. I feel like he might be Tantalon. or Georios. Although Georios doesn't quite feel like it works because that's Earth. I don't know. What path would it be, though? I do not know. We're gonna have to wait and see. I was talking with someone about it. I was talking in Twitter DMs with someone, and if they start saying preservation, then I immediately become worried for Dan Heng in story, because here's the thing about preservation. Preservation characters, when someone has the preservation path, it means that they are a sacrifice of their own identity in order to take up, like, the defense of someone else. So if Dan Heng does that, it means he is not coming away from this the same person that we knew him. You know? So I don't know. Reactivates the older powers of the Videodora. That's something that they look like they've been setting up, because here's the thing. Anaxagoras was using research into the Chrysos heir's blood to try and figure out like what all of this was about. And if you look at my earlier videos about Dan Heng, one of the things that I would talk about in that was, oh, Dan Heng is like the transmutation arcanum. He took Bai Heng's body and did something. The thing that always goes to my head with that, I don't think I said it in the video, but what it was him potentially using some of his own blood to try and kickstart regeneration, which would have done the thing, transmutation arcanum, blah 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 blah. So they've been foreshadowing that. That is very, very, very possible. Isn't Earth as an element a big part of Yin along with water? I don't know, but Earth and water seem to be treated as separate things in Star Rail lore. And that's what I am gonna trust a little closer in this. Until we get a little more foreshadowing. Twitter DMs, is that me? I don't think so. Wait, who are you on Twitter? I'm so sorry, sometimes I don't know people. If we did not talk about preservation, I was in a group chat. No, I was in a group chat talking about preservation. Unknown dysphoria. Have fun at the concert. Let me see. Who was I talking to? Was it Sparklemon? Not in a group chat. No, I was in a big old group chat with a bunch of different people talking about a whole bunch of different stuff that could happen with Dan Heng, but Dan Heng is going to play a big role, whether it's trying to bring someone back. Let's not forget, he is he holds the power of Long the Permanence. Long is a dead eon, and Dan Feng was/is sort of one of his emanators. They call it a scion, not an emanator, but they are the holders of Long's power, and Long's whole thing is death and rebirth. And like through cycles, like the cycling of the seasons, or day and night, linking back to Amphorius. So he is going to play a role in this. I believed this from the beginning. What would Dan Heng sacrifice? It is usually part of their identity. Think about the preservation characters, okay? You've got, let's start from the beginning. We've got March 7th. She sacrificed her memory. We don't know where was that from. Does that mean he's an emanator too? Technically. He might be a step above an emanator, technically speaking. He's literally descended from an eon. Long had children. He's one of them. So, all of the Videodora are technically Long's children, but he's one of the most powerful ones. What if we get one of his identities from before Dan Feng? We actually have some names of his previous identities. My favorite one is Yubi. That's the one I know off the top of my head. Also, I heard Ratio when he talked about Unit Theory. Yeah, potentially. He's definitely part of things. He might have a connection to the Lord Ravager, because there's a Lord Ravager known as the chess player. So I don't know. But I'm just trying to think. Yeah, there's something going on here. Oh, we were back to, like, what could he sacrifice? So yeah, if you look at the other, preservation characters, March sacrificed memory. We have Aventurine, who sacrificed a name and a culture. Cultural identity is Kakavasha. We've got, who's the other one? Is Aglaya a Lord Ravager? Possibly. I've got 3 people in mind. 4, actually, if you include Ratio. For the Lord Ravager. It's Aglaya, Cyrene, Phynon, and Ratio. The one I like most for that theory is Phynon, but I am not going to go into that right now. Fu Xuan, thank you so much. I couldn't remember her name. So yeah, what you don't know about her like the all-seeing eye thing that she has going on that's embedded in her forehead, that thing is incredibly painful. She gave up a lot to be able to protect Flamora. She gave up a lot to be able to protect the Xianzhou. There's one more, and it's Trailblazer. And with the Trailblazer, you can't really look at their personality. You kind of have to look at their role in the story. Japard. Oh, yeah, Japard! Bruh. Yeah, Japard, his identity as a brother and his identity as a Silvermane Guard clash constantly, right? Sacrifices individuality? Yeah, kind of. Do you think Anaxa is an emanator? No, I don't think Anaxa is an emanator. I think Anaxa is very smart. So, yeah, all that to say, I don't know what Dan Heng would give up. But it is always you sacrifice part of your identity to protect something. So if what he's protecting is Amphorius, there's a lot of things that he could give up, and I don't like thinking about it. I want the train boy to be okay. What are the Hydra and Dendro things you came up with, by the way? I believe I've answered that in quite a few places in the comments. I'm not going to go into that right now because we need to keep moving. Sorry. I don't want Mighty to be dead. Please, Mighty, don't be dead. He's not dead. He can't be dead. He's still got... Oh, never mind. That's from a different show. What if Dan Heng gets the core flame of time to protect the Trailblazer? We already have the core flame of time. I doubt that's going to get handed to him so easily. My best thought, it's either going to be Law or Water. It's either going to be Fagausa or Tantalon. But neither of those quite line up with him in the way that I want them to. So I don't know. Okay, so this looks like the Flame Reaver sword, or an earlier version of it.
The blazing sun destined to rise!
Yeah. We've got our guy here. He's got those freaking eyes. They look like Aventurine's eyes again. Okay. There is a lot of eyes everywhere, and they all look the same. And Aventurine is the only character who has them. He didn't have that sword last time, did he? No, he did not.
Ooh, and weather your world is currently sunny already. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening.
Only one will live, and maybe that just means the Chrysos heirs will die, but seeing he's on the Trailblazer. Okay, here's the only one will live thing. It is the person who lives, at least as of the last cycle, was world-bearing, was the world-bearing Titan. There is a reason. There is a reason why they're called world-bearing. It's because they are the person who holds the memory of the past cycle and passes it on into the new cycle. They are sort of like Foolie's stand-in in this universe. Yeah. It is, what's their name? I am so bad with names today. It's Kefali's job to give the knowledge of the past to this new cycle. So, yeah. And Phynon is supposed to take that on and be the person who lives into the next cycle. This is not a happy ending. It was never supposed to be a happy ending, according to the prophecy. It's everyone's going to die, and Kefali remakes the world as the only survivor. If Dan Heng gets the earth air, it will complete the 4 elements being water, wind, earth, and fire. Oh! Oh, okay, I like that better. Okay. Also, Order, I think it eyes like that. Yes, Order does. Phynon would be an emanator of destruction's path from the drip marketing kind of actually is. If Phynon is an emanator of destruction, I am immediately going, that is a lot more evidence to me that we have misunderstood what destruction is. And I think it was intentional. The thing about Star Rail is a lot of the stuff that happens in universe is misinformation. Or it's misinformation to us, but if you look at it from the perspective of like the characters in game, the people who live in these worlds, they are just communicating to us their understanding of the world, and they have misunderstood because they don't have all of the information. So, Nanook. Something about Nanook has never added up to me, okay? I don't feel like it's about destroying everything. I truly don't. There is a reason behind this, even though a lot of the characters say, oh yeah, Nanook will never look upon you if you do anything besides just destruction for the sake of destruction. It's like, I think they've misunderstood, because the thing about every single destruction character is it's not destruction, it's sacrifice. They have a deep love for something to the point that they will put their own physical body on the line and actually destroy themselves for the sake of helping other people. It's the same thing in their gameplay. It's all about you sacrifice skill points for attack damage. It's about you sacrifice HP for crit damage, that kind of stuff. Exactly, Kate. Destruction as a path often gets mischaracterized as mindless brutality when a lot hint towards destruction, including rebirth and creation. Exactly. So if Phynon is never going to be someone who is destruction for the sake of destruction. We've seen that in him. It is either revenge, it's not destruction for the sake of destruction, it's for destruction for the sake of some kind of love. And he is willing to destroy himself for the sake of that. So if he becomes, not just gives into this destructive side of him, but also gets Nanook's gaze because of that, then that is an indicator to me, okay, Nanook is not what we've been told they are. Hi, Battle Droid, I see you. Yeah. Second, gotta catch up on YouTube chat. Fulia's world bearing? Yeah. They'll be resurrected as the new Titans, no? Sort of. Yes. It's complicated. I don't know for sure. So, like, the ending is the beginning type of destruction. Okay, every single Titan has the end as the beginning kind of encoded into them, as far as I can see. Every single one of them. It's crazy. Nanook values in people is recklessness to do the thing the individual wants, rather than self-sacrifice. Yeah, that aligns. Yeah, there is something that we have missed. Or has been deliberately kept from us as far as Nanook goes. I don't think Nanook is the big bad. Like truly, it's like everyone's been saying, "Oh yeah, we're gonna kill Nanook. Is it that's the end game here?" And I'm like, no, I think Nanook is an ally. Truly, I do. Doesn't that normally fall under finality though? No, it does not. Because here's the thing: if you want to say destruction is rebirth is just a finality thing, then you have to try and connect Nanook. Sorry. You have to connect Nanook to finality. You also have to connect Fuli to finality. You also have to connect Long to finality and the veracity to finality. It's all of the eons. That this is the theme of the eons, is the end is the beginning. Okay? It's crazy. I get the relentless vibe instead of reckless vibe. Relentless belongs to the hunt. Relentless belongs to the hunt. So that's Lan. Nanook looks a lot like Phynon, to be fair. Yeah. Yeah, Nanook, they do. I think Nanook is related to Akivili, basically a dude who loses faith in the universe life. Yeah, I think Nanook is related to Akivili too. We actually do see Akivili. There's a little thing in, it's one of the simulated universe things. And of course, you guys know, I don't trust the simulated universe fully. But we see Akivili, and, they look quite a bit like Kalis. So, do you have any theories on why Elio wants the Trailblazer to fight Nanook? That's a good point. It's Elio pushing us to do this. I don't, Fentun. I don't yet. We don't know anything about Elio yet, is the problem. We got who's Akivili again? The Eon of Trailblaze. I've seen that simulated universe art too. It looks just like Kalis, right? The demigods don't die, especially after Anax's discovery. Their souls get transferred and memory is lost, at least is what I believe is happening. Maybe it's just my copium. Okay, that makes sense. They die, in a sense. But then, if that is what you're saying there, then they also kind of don't. So, I can live with that, Marine Destroyer. I can live with that explanation. Wait, where? Here. Let's do a side quest. Let me see, is there anything... Or like simulated universe secrets here. Sand King. I don't remember which one it is, so if you... It has Nanook's gray hair. The band is exactly on the spot where Nanook's wrist seems to be wound and even. It has golden liquid.
So does Cyrene.
Cyrene has a wound on the center of her chest, and her wrists are bound with this stuff. Architect of Fortification? Okay. I'll trust you. Where are we? No. Professor, thank you so much for the follow. See you. Aki's ascension was made the path system. Also, Celerons aren't bound to the destruction path despite being from Nanook. Okay, here's a fun theory regarding Amphorius that I've kind of been. That we are actually Elliot. No, that's not Crackpot. That's mine too. I agree with that one. Architect Annals of a Fortification. Okay. Let's just try that real quick. Come on. Architect Annals of... Let's try Annals of Fortification. Please tell me that my spelling is not freaking bad. Aha! The Architect's Annals of Fortification. There he is. There's our boy. That's Akivili. Freaking looks like Nanook and Kalis. Am I crazy? Just tell me if I'm crazy. But it's very clearly Akivili. You encounter a giant architect who is lounging lazily under the sun. You read some mottled carvings on the sole of his feet that read, "They were called big feet humans. The sound that comes from his mouth is powerful and you can't make out the words. Plant the synesthesia beacon on him." That's weird. Use a giant foot to stamp a crater in the ground and invites you to rest in it. That's weird. Symbolism for instead of killing Nanook, we are going to kiss him? Kiss them? Why do I keep doing that? It's so weird. It's weird. It's like, it's strange. Oh, hello! Face System, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. You're not crazy? Okay, so there's something there. There's something there. Oh, gosh. This is gonna go crazy.
In 3.3, The Fall of Dawn's Rise. Special program. I'm Albert, your favorite announcer. Welcome 3 guests. Why don't you say hello to everyone?
Yeah. I'm Cypher.
Her laugh is so
everyone.
awesome.
I'm Hyacinth, a healer from the Twilight Courtyard.
Hello, everyone.
Okay, thing about the ties so around just give food. Were we alive sometime before we were born and ventured together? Yeah. Okay, so, Marine Destroyer. The thing about that was really, really intentional. They put that there for a reason. The reason is that all of the Remembrance characters are defined by something from their past. Okay? So you've got Aglaya, whose whole thing is about she's a dressmaker, and it's because her family came from her family are all dressmakers. Frosty Burby, thank you for the hydrate. So, and then I don't know anything about Hyacinth yet, but she's also got she's got a Memo Sprite too. And now we've got a Memo Sprite, which is of course Mem. You can't follow Remembrance without having something really important from your past that you draw strength from, basically. I don't know what that means about us and the Stellaron Hunters. I always see it as we were like family with the Stellaron Hunters before. But I don't know for sure. So yeah, there is a lot. There is a lot there that we have not seen yet. Here, give me just a second. I'm gonna quickly run to the bathroom and be right back. Oh, I'm back. Oh my gosh. We're on a crazy rabbit hole and I'm saving for fine on User S1, hopefully. Yeah! Awesome. I'm still pulling for an Anaxa. I don't have a guarantee. We'll see what I get.
I'm Casterus.
Alright.
It's a pleasure to be on the special program.
Welcome, welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Albert, for inviting us, and for setting up such a special broadcasting location.
It is pretty interesting. Are we in the sky right now?
This is to bring everyone first-hand intel about the Aeronova. After all,
Yay!
I've been personally watching the Flame Chase Journey's progress too. For example, in the previous version story, we saw the Chrysos heirs recover the core flames of death and reason.
We did
And
indeed.
we learned through Professor Anax's experiment that the world of Amphorius is essentially in a cycle.
That's correct. The Titans of today are the Chrysos heirs of the previous cycle.
We did make a lot of progress, but we also paid a heavy price. Cassie took over Death's authority and remained in the Netherrealm to maintain the cycle of life and death,
Yep.
while Professor Anaxa reached the end of his journey as a living man.
A hero's journey is always accompanied by farewells.
He's not going to be gone
But I'm
completely.
convinced
But...
their sacrifices will not be in vain. In version 3.3, the Trailblazer will set out with the Chrysos heirs on their final campaign of the Flame Chase Journey.
Yo!
That is, the battle against the Sky Titan.
Who even is Albert and why is he important? Well, he's connected to Aha, that's for sure. But I think his connection to Aha only extends as far as he knows the world is a video game, and it's like stuff like this, you know, where he gets to kind of move in and out of, oh, this is a video game, and oh, this is reality kind of thing, because that's kind of what Aha does. But beyond that, I don't know. He's an IPC representative. I don't know how it works. Watch him be Jose Lazaro.
Speaking of Aquila, no one has ever been able to uncover their secrets, even though you can see the sky just by lifting your head and Akuma.
That's just how it is. The sky has remained untouchable throughout Amphorius' history, and anything beyond the sky is strictly taboo. Most people both respect and fear Aquila.
Yeah.
The histories say that Aquila is a giant bird with 100 eyes, that the sky itself is their eyelids.
Ah, so I was right. Owl. Little owl reference there, maybe.
They govern the dawn and dusk of the world. They once fought against Nicodor in the Chrysos War. The Sky Cities back then were powerful states that could even stand toe-to-toe against Castrum Kremnos.
Dang.
As for the worlds beyond the sky, it's said that some people once made skyships to overcome Aquila's curse upon the sky, only to have their entire city-state reduced to ashes.
Oh, wow.
Compared to how other Titans bring faith and protection to the people.
Is Albert the worm and therefore Dr. Ratio? I mean, he's got Dr. Ratio's little... You see that? Right there. Yeah. I mean, maybe. You never know. You never know.
Aquila appears particularly arrogant and seems to only demand fear from humanity.
Besides, now the sky is stopping Gray and Danny from going home.
But don't worry, the Trailblazer will be able to go home once this battle is over.
Let me be very, very clear here. I love that they're calling him Danny now. I love that. Danny, it's adorable. I love it. Oh my gosh.
Albert, let's not jinx it.
Okay, no jinxing. But since no one has managed to reach the sky for thousands of years, that just goes to show that Aquila is the most challenging foe on the Flame Chase journey so far.
It's gonna be crazy.
Ooh, I've been too scared to even fly to Boreas. What if Aquila turns me into a barbecued owl with one thunderbolt?
So, is there any possible way for us to reach the sky?
Don't worry, Cassie. Just leave that to me. As a descendant of the sky, I've never forgotten how to return up there.
That's right.
No.
In version 3.3, Hyacinth will lead the heroes in carrying out a ritual and summoning a rainbow bridge to head to Aquila's abode together.
That's a descendant of the sky for you. But instead of worrying about how we'll get up there, shouldn't we worry more about what'll happen once we've ascended?
That's a very good point.
Ooh, feel the power of the sky.
Hey! Which side are you on?
I was just trying to set the mood. After all, the Flame Chase journey has been through so much. Apart from enemies in the sky, there are also problems on the ground. The last core flame of the Flame Chase journey, the core flame of the world-bearing Titan, remains protected in Dawn Cloud by the Council of Elders.
That's
and
good.
has not been returned.
Correct.
Yeah.
Though the Council of Elders is losing their power, they do still have that trump card up their sleeves.
Yeah,
we
that's
must
gonna
be
be
on
a
the lookout for their
challenge.
counterattack.
Yes, and the Flame Reaper also appeared in the trailer we just saw.
Yep, Flame Reaper's gonna be a
Time
problem.
bomb still hasn't been dealt with.
But
Yep.
Lord Mighty is now permanently stationed in Castrum Krymnos, and I must remain in the Netherrealm.
Yeah, that's... Our allies became a lot more powerful, and now we can't call on them. They're kind of apart from us now. Hi, Koki, how are you doing? Just had an insane crackpot theory. DM you? Yeah, DM me. It's fine.
While the other Chrysosaurs must go on the...
Rainbow Bridge. Why is the Bifrost in the Greek mythology inspired story? Weren't we just talking about Einstein-Rosen bridges earlier this stream? It's all coming together, chat.
campaign against Aquila.
True. There's so much we need to all do at the same time. Just how exactly can we protect Kefali's core flame?
Yeah, this is gonna be a
To protect
problem.
World Bearing's cord flame, maybe we can trouble a certain demigod who hasn't been a part of the team for a long time.
Oh,
Help us, Miss Cypher!
Cypher!
Meow. Maybe it'll become an interesting game of trickery.
Apart from the pursuit of Aranova within Emporius, the geniuses beyond this world are also
Trying to make a joke regarding mythologies. No, we were talking about Einstein-Rosen bridges. So Rainbow Bridge, Einstein-Rosen bridge, Bifrost, all of this different stuff. This is the wavelength we are on today. It was a joke, but it wasn't a joke. Oh, I'm glad you're here, Kogi.
keeping a close eye on things. Madam Herta's data spirit entity successfully reached the vortex of Genesis at the end of version 3.2's main story.
Yeah.
And we learned from her conversation with Lygus that the third path enveloping Anforius is the destruction.
Yep.
As the geniuses continue their investigation, the source of Anforius' tragedy will gradually be revealed, and the fates of Anforius and the cosmos will also begin to tangle. As for how
What? Phynon is really similar to Phanes in Orphism. Creation head reincarnation. Oh, nice. Interesting.
that will be up to the Trailblazers to find out in the upcoming story.
Hey, thank you for the Hydrate Furios. How are
smoothly
you
past the
doing?
final challenge before reaching the Aranova. Albert, and bringing you the latest reports on the Sky,
I see yours
Castrum,
too, Frosted Baby.
and Aquila. Today,
Are there just 3 paths or are there 4? They've only ever said there are 3. I personally think there is a 4th, and it has to do with long. But we'll see.
the Eye of Twilight has clear weather, low humidity, and a high UV index.
Oh, it's
Make sure you
beautiful.
stay hydrated and cover up. This is the heart of the Sky Cities. The various intricate machines here can control the weather, and you can enjoy unique meteorological phenomena using the Celestial Mural.
Yo!
These grandiose buildings were gradually abandoned over time, and all traces of Aquila, the Sky Titan, have been lost. Some claim that they are now hiding in the depths of the Eye of Twilight.
Though
Whoa.
this place now lies empty and lifeless, we may still glean the Sky Folk's past glory and wisdom from the
I'm so
traces left
excited.
behind by time.
What a magnificent city
It's
hiding
awesome
in
to
the
see you,
sky.
Fury. Oh my gosh.
I bet there's
Missed
lots
you.
of treasures that we've never seen on the ground.
Yeah, I also feel like this place seems very different from everywhere else in that forest. Of course, please be careful as you observe the view from above the clouds.
Yeah, this is gonna be crazy.
In this
I'm
splendid
so
Sky
excited.
Castrum, we'll be fighting Aquila, the sublime, radiant avatar of the sky.
The Sky Titan is the most capricious out of the 12 Titans. We really need more information about them before we begin the campaign.
That's right. In the first phase of the battle, the weather will be clear. Clear
Whoa.
weather will have a starting temperature that can deal damage to allies. Aquila will increase environmental temperature over time, and their damage against allies will also increase as
This
the
is gonna be
temperature climbs.
crazy.
Allies will also be able to deal more damage to Aquila when the temperature rises. But it's better to attack as many enemy targets as possible to reduce environmental temperature and reduce incoming damage.
So what they're saying is this is a one you need a good erudition team for this. It feels like they're saying.
You'll get a heat stroke if it gets too hot, so make sure everything stays cool. All right.
Well, that's right. And in the second phase of the battle, we will meet lightning and thunder.
Global warming as a boss mechanic. That's great.
Storm clouds will descend together with sharp gales. During this phase, the environment will accumulate thundercloud stacks, and Aquila will deal damage to allies based on the number of thundercloud stacks.
A sunny day turned into stormy weather in the blink of an eye.
When allies attack Aquila in the second phase of the battle, they can seize thundercloud stacks. And Aquila will damage themselves based on the thundercloud stacks seized by allies. After allies have seized all thundercloud stacks, the Titan will become weakness broken.
But that's not all. In the third phase of the battle, the weather will get even worse, and Aquila will deal a set amount of damage to allies.
Oh.
Awesome,
Don't panic, everyone. I'll provide off-field assistance to the team during the...
Based on the myths, everything usually comes in threes. Yeah, but there are also 4 groups of Titans. 4 groups. Emphorius is based on 12. Like a clock.
third phase.
As the most reliable healer in Akama, having Miss Hyacinth around means we've got even more protection.
Not bad, little girl. You've got the intel. And you've got the moves.
Echo 4 Glance of Twilight will also become available in version 3.3. Trailblazers can obtain the character Cypher's advanced trace level up material, Day Thunder Anamnesis, after completing the challenge. Here's a kind reminder that the character Hyacinth's advanced trace level up material is Lost Echo of Shared Wish.
Okay.
Make sure you're not farming the wrong item, Trailblazers.
Sure.
That brings an end to our
Excuse
introduction to the stories about the sky.
Yo.
We'll be back in a bit, so don't go anywhere.
This is gonna be awesome. I am so excited. Ooh. Oh, it's so cute. Is she trying to steal her memo sprite? Oh no. What the? I wonder what that's about. So basically what I'm thinking is that I've heard that her element is water. Sorry, not water. Wind. But that she has like water mechanics. So I'm thinking the theme that they are going with her was mist. Like rainbows on the mist. Which would make sense. Sky, clouds, you know? Which makes sense. She's a little Barbara XP.
Oh, even our
She's so
studio
cute.
feels all warm and fluffy now after seeing how cute and lovely Miss Hyacinth is.
Does she have wings?
It's my
She
duty
has
to
actual
rejuvenate
wings.
everyone. I'm the head healer of the Twilight Courtyard, and I've always been responsible for the Flame Chaser's health and wellness.
She's also great at taking care of the chimeras. The chimeras work hard thanks to her. That's how you grow a business, you know?
I was very surprised at first by Miss Hyacinth's warmth and healing. It's a far cry from the impression I got of the descendants of the sky from the history books.
Oh, and what do the history books say?
They are usually tall and ferocious, and brave and warlike.
Or they have the authority to control the weather.
She
Some legends even
Windweaver
claim that
related?
the sky folk have wings.
Okay. A bit frustrated with Hyacinth being a healer and remembrance at the same time. Okay. She might be a wingweaver, which is an abundant species. That would be crazy. Hi, Raph, I see you. If she has wings, she has the ability to control the weather, all this different stuff. That would make kind of sense.
Albert, I know you have wings, but this is local Amphorius history we're talking about here.
Fine.
Well, even back when Lady Treby was spreading the prophecy, a sky folk with a spear in hand had already issued a challenge to Aquila. My ancestor was also the first mortal to slay a god.
Whoa, interesting. A what weaver? A wing weaver. It has to do with the Xianzhou Alliance. They are one of the abundant species that the Xianzhou tried to wipe out. They have wings. They fight with spears. They're very strong. Though I fear the implication of it, Hyacinth being a wing weaver does sound sick. Yeah.
Many brave warriors who participated in the Kremnos festival are also counted among that heroine's descendants.
That just makes me more curious, Miss Hyacinth. With so many strong and brave fighters in your family tree, why did you
Dan
choose
Heng and Hyacinth always being on screen together, #noticing. Yeah, that is a good point.
to become a healer?
Because my wish is to add a footnote for ordinary people on the heroic epics blank page, and to heal every vulnerable person to the best of my ability.
Yeah.
Though the duty of the flame chase is heavy and profound, I wish my friends wouldn't be so troubled all the time. That's why I try to keep everyone as cheerful as possible.
That's right. I remember that Hyacinth definitely reduced the tension in that conversation the first time the Trailblazer met her.
Hey, she told Grey Mystery that they have sharp eyes and said they'd make good members of the Twilight Courtyard. Anyone would be happy to hear that.
Mm-hmm. What can I say? Having a friend who always looks after your emotional well-being is pure bliss indeed.
Miss Hyacinth has lots of cute birds in the Twilight Courtyard, too. And she loves taking pictures of them. You'd get along with her very well, Mr. Albert.
Wait, seriously?
Yep, that's right. Here, Mr. Albert, let me take some photos of you.
I love her. She has an accent. Whenever she has to, whenever she ends a word with R, she didn't say Mr., she said Mista. Earlier she said it's Thunderbolt, she said Thunderbolts. It's not a British accent, it's not anything like that. It sounds very, ooh. Something about it says Southern US to me, but it's weird. It's so weird. I love it.
Anyways, why don't we look at how Miss Hyacinth performs in battle?
Yes.
Let me see.
I'm a wind character following the path of remembrance. And I'm skilled at protecting my teammates in battle. After using my ultimate, I can restore HP for all allies and increase their max HP.
Maybe Aussie? No. Aussie is not... There's not enough to it to say Aussie. Like Aussie, increase max HP for everyone in the team. When someone's speaking in an Aussie accent, there's something a bit more in the middle of the words, you know? The fourth path enveloping M4 is the veracity. No. I say that completely no. New Zealand? Maybe. Mista. The way she says it makes it's when I say it, it starts sounding New Zealand. But when she says it, it doesn't. It's just the end of the word. There's nothing in the middle of the word that's getting diphthongified or anything like that.
Increase max HP for everyone in the team.
That's right. Both my ultimate and my skill can restore HP for all allies. As well as summon my good helper, little Ika.
Yeah, you guys notice it now, I'm sure.
Chubby, like a cute plushie. Hugging it must feel very nice.
Not only is little Ika very huggable, but they're also a great help in battle. Whenever a teammate's HP decreases during battle, little Ika will consume their own HP to automatically restore HP for the teammate.
In other words, little Ika will automatically heal teammates both when they get hit and when they actively consume their own HP.
That's right.
It's gonna feel pretty safe with both Hyacinth and little Ika healing us.
Apart from healing teammates, little Ika can also attack enemies.
European or American vibes. I think the closest thing to it is probably something New Zealandish, but it's It's so
Feels like even the battlefield
very
becomes
slight.
bathed in Miss Hyacinth's light of dawn, and my mood is lifted as well. Like a
If I'm ready about the veracity check, Yomi says,
Gentleness
nah.
is a strength on
Nah.
its own. This colorful rainbow bridge and the floating bubbles
Wait,
are all
did you see my last
symbols of
message?
thriving life.
After all, healing isn't all about the body. Revitalizing the
Oh,
spirit is
good
very
for
important
you.
too.
Good for you, Fly High.
All right. After Miss Hyacinth, let's introduce the next character coming in version 3.3, Cypher.
Cypher time! Woo! She's very cat. There's that Einstein Rosen bridge we were talking about.
Hey, stop! We're not done yet.
Boss Cypher told me there were treasures in Fat Beak's studio.
Fat beak. Okay, oh my gosh.
Still, these
The four
very
doubloons, like she's the doubloon cat.
So give it to me.
Hey! You bandit! Give me my clothes back!
Oh my
Apologies.
gosh.
Let us continue. Like Glai and Triby, Cypher is also a Christos heir who joined the flame chase journey at the very beginning. She has had the divine authority of trickery for many long years.
Nice.
But unlike the other heirs, Cypher's movements have always been elusive, and no one can pinpoint her whereabouts.
Because she's
She is
quantum.
almost never an Akama, but there always seem to be stories about her in the city.
Can't help it. I can't live in a place where the seamstress has got everything under surveillance.
Albert's right. We've been in Akama for so long, and yet we've hardly seen Miss Cypher at all.
She's been hiding.
I wonder what she's up to all day.
I have a hot scoop from an anonymous gray-haired source that says Cypher has been colluding with the spirit thief.
Yeah.
Hey, it's not colluding. Bartolos and I just have, similar interests. We're good partners when it comes to going on adventures and hunting for treasures.
Yeah.
Yeah, that spirit thief was so impressed by Cypher's charisma that they voluntarily became Cypher's sidekick.
Nice.
Impressed by her charisma? Or by the promise of riches?
But seriously though, if someone could make me rich, ooh, then they'd be
What's
the
your favorite
most
weapon in Aegis
charismatic
are?
person on earth.
Here, you can have it back.
I mean, I'm partial to the baseball bat.
It's not in line with our principles. Oh, tut-tut, what a poor bird. Poor bird. Take this as well. Go treat yourself and have some golden honey cakes after work.
Thank you. But why do I not feel happy about this?
Oh my gosh.
Though they are all demigods, Cypher is different from Glai and Triby. She didn't seem to be all that interested in the flame chase journey or the Aeronova.
Huh.
It's my accurate to say that she prefers a carefree and unrestrained life.
What does Bartolos
That's
kind of sound like
true.
Berta?
It
Could
was only
be the
thanks
same
to
voice
Lady
actor.
Aglaya's generous payment that Cypher was willing to come send the Trailblazer and me to Styxia.
Her free-spirited and independent personality has given Aglaya quite the headache. The fact that the demigod of trickery is unwilling to fulfill her duties has become Aglaya's most vexing concern.
It's,
Oh, come on.
what do you
How do you
expect,
expect
honestly?
me to do a desk job?
Exactly.
There's no way a cat could fulfill the duties of a god. It's not the cat's problem, though. Cats are always right.
Of course, the cat would say that.
Cats are always right.
right.
Cats are always... Oh, wait, why did we all start defending Miss Cypher?
Isn't that the wonderful part about being the demigod of trickery?
The authority of trickery?
Ooh.
Maybe that's how Cypher got Aglaya to value her so much. The cat pulled a little trick, and Aglaya was absolutely powerless to stop her.
You want to know my trade secrets that much?
Dang,
Then
okay.
you gotta pay up, you know?
Please stop, I'm a wallet. Well, as to how Cypher caught Aglaya's eye and was invited to join the Flame Chase journey, that'll be for the Trailblazers to find out in version 3.3.
Ooh, it's exciting.
Let's see how this cat fights in battle.
Let's get on with it then. I'm a quantum character following the path of nihility. While in battle, I prioritize inflicting the enemy with the highest max HP on the field, with a special state.
Ooh.
When allies attack the enemy in that special state, I record the damage allies dealt to the enemy, and perform follow-up attacks on that enemy.
Record? Are you saving up for something astronomical?
Bingo.
Oop, just a
When
second.
I use my ultimate, I will additionally deal true damage to the enemy, based on the damage value I've recorded.
Whoa! Does that mean
Okay, I'm back. My mom just needed something. Alright.
when allies have dealt damage to the enemy, the higher the total damage is, the more additional true damage Miss Cypher will deal?
That's called borrowing other people's strength.
But
I
a
love how they
cat
literally made her a
always has
Doubloon
even
Cat
better
reference.
plans up
It's
her
so
sleeve
fun.
in a fight. When using my skill or ultimate, I can change which target is in the special state. The recorded damage value will be retained when the target is changed. In other words, if there are multiple enemies on the field.
Cypher can place her mark and do nothing as her teammates go all out on the attack. Then she can use her ultimate on the enemies on the field for a gazillion damage.
That's awesome.
You know your stuff, Albert.
You're too kind.
I saw Miss Cypher using a huge magnet to pull the enemies in during the fight. Where did that come from?
That's my hometown's invention. The homemade Pullaroo. That Pullaroo is my favorite. It can pull away anything I want to get my paws on. Even gold.
She reminds me of
So
someone, and I
true.
can't remember.
Look
I
at
can't
how
think
much
of who.
stuff is getting pulled out of the enemy. There's so much gold.
Cats are good, and the enemies of cats are evil. Looking about anyway, so why not give their treasures to the cat?
There's no need for me to go easy on enemies. I'll take all their sparkling jewels and jingling coins. After using my technique, my movement speed will increase, and I will not be detected by enemies. Allies might even get some, extra goods when I get close to an enemy.
So that's what you mean by thieves never return empty-handed.
Now that we've finished introducing Cypher,
Yo.
let's have a look at this version's banners. At version 3.3's first half warp event,
I'm
Trailblazers can
gonna do what
acquire
I
the
always
limited
do, fall
five-star
on all of them and
character
see what I get.
Hyacinth. The limited 5-star light cone, Long May Rainbows Adorn the Sky, will also have a boosted drop rate. In the first half, the limited 5-star character, the Herda, is returning, and at the same time, the limited 5-star light cone,
I'll probably pull out
Into the
Herda
Unreachable
first.
Veil, will become available once again. In version 3.3's second half warp event, Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character Cypher. The limited 5-star light cone, Lies Dance on the Breeze, will also have a boosted drop rate. In the second half, the limited 5-star character
Then I'll have
Aglaia
to
is
pull for Aglaia,
returning,
too.
and at the same time, the limited 5-star light cone, Time Woven into Gold, will become available once again.
Yay!
Time for a short break. The program will resume in just a few
Emma's gonna go
moments.
broke? Nah, I'm good. What the? What the? That's freaking cursed as heck! What am I watching? Oh, Albert.
Welcome back. This is version 3.3 special program.
Well, what happened to you during that break, Mr. Albert?
You okay, sir?
I just went on a walk in the forest and crashed into something.
Oh no.
Crashed into a tree?
Someone told me Mr. Albert crashed into a flying amphora. What a
jarring victory.
Hilarious.
Enough of this. Let's get back to the program. Penacony's Speed Cup Spheroid Racing Tournament is now open for registration. The mightiest drivers are about to gather and fight for supreme glory together. During the event, the Trailblazer will drive a spheroid race car and participate in a racing competition. Different race cars have different characteristics and abilities.
I am so excited about this.
First, let me introduce you to this super cool looking Sea Hunter Shark with a god-tier engine and supreme horsepower. It's the favorite of
So we're getting all
old-fashioned
kinds of
racers,
rainbow bridges here.
guaranteed to terrify your opponents.
The racetrack is different for each race. There will be acceleration bands, deceleration bands, and different kinds of obstacles. You've got to be able to deal with these surprises if you want to become the champion.
This is
Hey,
awesome.
wait, there's a car coming up. Ooh, the opponent's putting on the pressure. Ooh, but I see Hunter Shark
I'm
skillfully uses
so
rockets to disrupt
excited
the
for
opponent
this.
and employs the acceleration bands to overtake them on a turn.
That's
Yo.
awesome. But the spheroids don't move forward by rolling?
It's not like roll the hamster ball night. We can't have the driver doing somersaults in there. Anyways, as
That's
the
awesome.
competition progresses,
Oh my gosh.
we'll unlock more race cars and enjoy different racing experiences.
Like what? Show us.
No problem. Let's look at the Lucky Car 13 Orphans. It's said that whoever drives this car will be blessed by the god of games, be forever safe, and win every tile game.
Yo.
And there's this one with an absolutely stunning name.
Herda.
The Herdador.
All these cars look...
Well, there are die-hard fans everywhere. But I'm sure these celebrities won't mind having their likenesses printed on cars. Besides, the Trailblazer will encounter some old friends in this competition. Apart from the owner of these cars, I heard a certain hacker helped the Trailblazer register for this competition.
Yo.
Then I wish all the drivers good luck in this competition. Let us now turn to the other version events. In version 3.3, the game Legend of the Galactic Baseballer Demon King
Yo, again?
will have its
Giovanni!
official release. Giovanni's investments is still paying off.
That's right. He was like testing a video game first time around, and now we actually get to do it. Yay!
And that's all thanks to the valuable suggestions the Trailblazer gave in the previous beta test.
Yes.
The official release of Legend of the Galactic Baseballer will retain the lore and setting of a little raccoon looking for a baseball bat.
I
In every
love
battle
that.
wave, the baseballer must defeat as many enemies as possible, gain experience, and try to increase their team level. After you've raised your team level, you get one chance to select a
Okay,
weapon
this
or
was one of my
accessory.
favorite events.
And
Like,
you
I
can raise
still
your
think about
combat
this event
power
sometimes.
by combining different weapons
I'm
and
so glad
accessories
it's back.
sensibly. After achieving max level with a weapon, and if in possession of its resonant accessory, it can ascend into a legendary weapon.
On top of that, there's one legendary weapon among the ones available this time that can be ascended further into an esteemed weapon. There are also combos between normal weapons that can become powerful twin weapons.
That's awesome. Okay.
Lots of cool new stuff.
This is the official release after all. Lots of new content has been added since the beta version. Also,
Yo.
the baseballer may encounter the Demon King's minions during battle. Defeat them for a chance to open chests and increase your combat power. After completing all the trials of one planet,
They're really good at putting
baseballer
together
will
events.
receive one ultimate bat fragment. In the final battle, the baseballer will need to use the reforged ultimate bat to fight the ultimate enemy, the Black Cloak Demon King. Mr. Giovanni has great hope that the official release of the Legend of the Galactic Baseballer will bring the Trailblazer Supreme.
Adrenaline! In version 3.3, Divergent Universe Protean Hero will also have an update. And
Yay.
the remaining 6 Golden Blood Spoons will be released.
Awesome.
A new buff system. What's the trick this time?
In the 6 goals that come with the Divergent Universe Protean Hero update, the duration of one full day can be reduced, making day and night switch more frequently.
Nice.
This means that more Golden Blood Spoon effects will be triggered as day and night switch over.
Oh, so you're saying we should take advantage of how often day and night switch and reap the buffs to deal more damage?
Indeed.
So out of the 6 new schools, what will you choose, Mr. Albert, as an expert of the Divergent universe?
This is so cool. Okay.
This is a bit
Yo.
difficult. I'll pick Throne of Worlds to have a go
When
first.
was the beta test? Like
I
a year
believe
ago.
that when day and night switch over,
It was another
Throne
event just
of
like
Worlds
this.
will allow my allies to deal more damage.
Day and night do switch very frequently here, so the team will have more chances to deal damage.
Relying on the field effect is pretty interesting.
There are
Yo.
more interesting things
Yo.
where that came from. For example, the chemical arts of
Hope
the
it's permanent.
Power
Yeah, me
Rift
too.
can turn discarded and destroyed
Or they add something
Curios
permanent
into
similar to it.
cosmic
It's not all that different
fragments.
from like Divergent
Sounds
universe,
like there will
but-
be new dimensions to consider in the future when it comes to strategizing.
Woo.
You see, the Divergent Universe's strategy system also includes a new function to share strategy codes.
I don't really
Trailblazers can
use the
use
strategy system,
code
so
to directly import
interesting.
a strategy.
They really are
in the
hiding. They
game.
are.
It will be even easier to find a specific strategy.
True. Okay, now let's take a short break. The show will resume when we're back.
Maybe they will just add multiple game modes, so it's one for boons, another for the next world's mechanic. Don't know. Don't know. We'll find out. All right, let's do the last minute stuff. Chad, don't forget to get your jades.
I know
Yeah,
what's up
don't forget
next.
the jades.
It's gonna be that good old friend, Gift of Odyssey.
Yes.
Indeed. Behold and rejoice.
Nice.
The Planar Fisher and Garden of Plenty events will also return in this version. Completing them will earn you double rewards.
Yo.
We also have some new materials to introduce to everyone. Stagnant Shadow Shape of Deep Sheaf will come online. And you can obtain the essential material, Invasive Clot, for physical characters upon completing the challenge.
Awesome. I
Cavern
assume that's
of
going to be fine
Corrosion,
on.
Path of Thunder Surge will also open soon. Complete its challenge to obtain the 2 relic sets, Warrior Goddess of Sun and Thunder, and Wave Strider Captain.
In terms
Interesting.
of system optimizations, the relic storage limit will be increased to 3,000 in version 3.3.
Yo.
To a bigger backpack. Now I can hoard more treasures and relics in there.
The red notification reminder in the game will also be optimized. The repeated red notification dots that Trailblazers see when switching devices will be significantly reduced, and the logic behind some counterintuitive notifications will also be optimized.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, that brings us to the end of the version 3.3 special program. It's time to call it a day. We'll see everyone next time.
Bye-bye.
All right. You guys will be happy to know I did actually put together a playlist because I have not seen any of the things, okay? I put together a short playlist. It's of all of the things that I had that I've just kind of skipped over. So, we're not done here.
The Grove of Epiphany, where
Haha.
knowledge flourishes and philosophers are born.
I've not watched
A
this yet,
place
so
famed
haha.
throughout Amphorias for producing countless sages in the past. Among them, one sage uses himself as a sword when questioning reason, rending falsehoods, and igniting the flames of truth.
He's
The
so cool.
reality of this
I like
world
him.
is unveiled through him. On this episode of Keeping Up with Star Rail, let us approach one of the 7 sages of the Grove of Epiphany, Anaxa, the Demise Scholar.
Woo!
We've invited Miss
So fun to
Hyacinth,
play. I don't
head
have it
healer of the
yet.
Twilight Courtyard and teaching assistant at the Grove of Epiphany, as our guest today. I should be taking my hat off to an esteemed lady, but today's a bit difficult.
Hello, everyone! It's a pleasure. You know, I really love this show. And especially you, Birdie.
Birdie? What an adorable nickname. Oh, when did I get so famous in Amphorias?
Birdie, you look so soft and fluffy. Who wouldn't love you?
Fluffy? Don't say that word to me! You
Oh,
after
no.
my feathers as well? They've already
Yeah,
plucked
but
them
Anaxa. Wait. Anaxa as a character is boring? No. No, dude. I love his character so much. Because we're alike, kind of. Just a second. We're doing anything real quick. Whew. We're kind of alike in trying to understand the stuff behind the world. It's great. Okay, 1 second. I'm so sorry, guys. I am just trying to do this before I forget. I'm redeeming codes on my phone. Haha. Because otherwise it just will not happen. Hi, thank you for the attendance, Raph. Why is the live stream picture MC? Wait, what do you mean? Live stream picture main character? My good friend deleted the game for 2 days after Anaxa died, getting less time than Cass. No. He's the character she's most interested in the game. Okay, well, yeah. That's fair. Anaxa's cool. Anaxa's very cool. Okay.
Precious feather! Oh, but that's a long story. Let's get down to business for now. Having obtained a valuable piece of teaching material, let's see exactly how Professor Anaxa oversees his classes.
Nice.
Anaxa is a wind character following the path of erudition. He is gentle in nature and stern as a teacher. But if you really don't understand, he can also beat some sense into you. A little bit. When using a basic attack, Anaxa deals wind damage
He's
to
got some
one
similarities to
designated
Ratio,
enemy.
that's for sure.
The trait's roaming signifier allows Anaxa's basic attack to additionally regenerate some energy. When using his skill, Anaxa firstly deals wind damage to one designated enemy, followed by multiple instances of wind damage to one random enemy unit. These instances will prioritize bouncing to enemy targets that have not yet been hit by his skill. It's worth mentioning that his skill will deal more damage when more enemies are on the field.
Fun.
I thought Professor Anaxa was just an elegant scholar. I didn't expect him to be such an expert in combat.
The professor believes that the pursuit of knowledge shouldn't be limited to books. Only experimentation can generate the truth.
I know it's all about powerful persuasion.
True. The professor always persuades
constantly
opponents
experimenting.
as gently as a breeze caressing the face.
After Anaxa hits an enemy target once, he applies one weakness of a random type to the target for several turns.
Awesome.
When a target possesses enough weaknesses, it will enter the qualitative disclosure state, and Anaxa will deal more damage to it. After Anaxa uses his basic attack or skill on targets in qualitative disclosure, he will additionally use one instance of his skill on the target without consuming skill points. It's worth noting that the trace roaming signifier causes Anaxa to immediately regenerate energy if there are no enemy targets in qualitative disclosure at the start of a turn.
Interesting, okay.
Amphorius is crawling with dangers under the cover of the Black Tide. But even the most fearsome enemies are just alchemical components for Professor Anaxa.
That's an honor not easily bestowed upon any enemy.
An honor indeed. The trace Imperative Hiatus will provide different buffs depending on how many erudition characters are in the ally team.
Okay.
Example. When Anaxa is the only erudition character in the team, his own crit damage becomes enhanced. If at least one other erudition character is present in the team alongside Anaxa, all allies' damage is boosted.
Fascinating.
When he uses his ultimate, Anaxa inflicts sublimation on all enemies. Well, in sublimation, 7 weakness types will be implanted in enemies simultaneously, lasting until the start of the enemy's turn. And he will also deal wind damage to all enemies.
I love the imaginary tree being present in his stuff.
Still, for a scholar to be armed with such a deadly weapon.
That's a teaching tool, Birdie. It makes sense for a teacher to carry their tools with them.
When using his technique, Anaxa inflicts terror on enemies within a set radius, causing them to flee from him like the cowards they are.
So that's
Actively
an
attacking
enhanced version of
terrified
the
enemies will be
whole.
considered entering battle via attacking a weakness. After entering battle,
nice.
every enemy target will be inflicted with the weakness of the attacker's type for several turns. I wonder if Professor Anaxa is as forceful when hunting down students who skipped his class.
Ooh.
Well, they'd be running for their lives for sure.
Okay, let's sum it up. A truly great scholar never seeks breakthroughs. They create breakthroughs.
Nice.
Professor Anaxa is good at adding weaknesses to enemies and judging them accordingly. All of his attacks can add new weaknesses to the enemy. And after an enemy has enough weaknesses, his damage dealt to the enemy further increases, as well as triggering one extra skill. He has frequent AoE attacks and has the ability to implant many weaknesses in enemies, allowing him to support his team in managing different kinds of battles.
Interesting. I love this.
All right, Professor Anaxa.
It's not engaging
but
my
it's still
brain
an honor for students to study
in
under.
the same way that new information
Behold,
is.
we've got
but
a group coming to
This is
see
why I don't
what
spend
kind
a whole lot
test
of
the
time in,
professor
like,
has prepared for them. Ooh, this test has an amazing lineup of examiners, including
doing
a
all kinds
famous,
of like
unparalleled,
combat,
and absolutely
figuring out
inimitable
like what
lady.
teams go together and stuff. I don't really think
The
about that
answer
too
is
much. It's
clear.
all lore for
The
me.
examiners
It's all
need to
lore in
figure
my
out
head.
how to stack this true genius's interpretation as soon as possible. As for how, let's watch Professor Anaxa's performance. As they enter battle, the enemy already has a set stack of interpretation on them, despite already making trouble for the examiners. But there aren't enough interpretation stacks yet. Thankfully, Professor Anaxa is making his move. He uses his ultimate to inflict sublimation on all enemies, adding 7 weakness types to them, and also inflicting qualitative disclosure.
Anaxa's second attack kind of
Professor Anaxa shows no mercy while facing enemies in qualitative disclosure. Following with his skill after
That's
using
kind
his
of crazy
basic
because he
attack.
also calls himself a fool. Why wouldn't
This
it
string of
be?
attacks applies many stacks
Why
of
wouldn't it be
interpretation
a
on the
follow-up?
enemies, making the most beautiful member of the Genius Society hit even harder. Supported by Anaxa's traits, the lady whose intellect is numerically immeasurable sends off the bad students by saying, "Hear me out." However, these students refuse to give up and insist on a retest. If we're patient in their teaching, the examiners decide to grant their request. However, there are still some weaknesses on the students, so qualitative disclosure isn't gone yet. Professor Anaxa uses his skill and triggers his talent's additional effect, once again adding many stacks of interpretation to help the omniscient and omnipotent true genius. When interpretation reaches 42
Awesome.
stacks, the radiantly beautiful lady once again says, "Hear me out." The ultimate truth of the universe is revealed here, and the students are no match for the examiner's incessant questions. Ha, ding ding, exam's over, hand in your papers. And that's a wrap for this episode. I have a request. Miss Harrison,
What
I've
is
heard
your
you've been a
request,
doctor
Albert?
at the Grove of Epiphany for many years. Can you treat my hair loss, perchance?
Oh no!
Why are you bald?
It's all because of your prophecy. The greatest threads are hidden in the hall where thousands laugh with joy. Turns out the greatest threads were on my head all along.
Don't worry,
no.
I see this all the time. After all, the Grove of Epiphany is full of brilliant minds, and with everyone overworking their brains on research, hair loss is an everyday occurrence.
Is that the true cost of knowledge?
Take this, ingest it, and apply externally.
Wait, does that mean Professor Anaxa is also?
Oh wait, is Anaxa bald? That's hilarious if that's true. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I don't know if we're gonna get through the concert tonight, but we can at least do a few more, right? Woo! Herta? Acheron. Yep, Acheron. There we go. Is that reality? She got lost, didn't she? And he's falling asleep. Cassie! You look so cute. It's okay, girly. Ah! Oh. Ratio! Posing for Sal. I've seen that in a few places. He's so deadpan. He's so cute though. Herta. Herta, the woman you are. Ow. Sunday. He's struggling, but all the pictures are coming out incredible. Oh gosh. Me when editing a video. I'm liking Sunday more and more as stuff goes on. Mem. Okay. Let's do our thing where we kind of go through this a little bit at a time. Very pretty shoes. Very pretty dress, Acheron. You look lovely. She's got a jacket on. It's kind of wrapped around her shoulders. She is, in fact, in reality. This looks like Euphorius. Yeah, this is Nakamas Market. Is there a lore reason why Acheron is real? Not that I know of. Yeah, that's real. I think she just got lost. Yes. So Stell is going around taking pictures. What are people doing in the background? She's setting up. Beautiful. Stunning, sir. He's fallen asleep. This is so cute. She's shy. She's camera shy. This is something that photographers will do. They'll like bring in some kind of distraction, you know? Just a second, I'm looking for something on my desk. Bringing in some kind of distraction to put someone more at ease is a tactic photographers use. So Kalis being a good photographer there. Just distracting casters enough to get a good picture. I think it's hilarious that the cat cakes. Just ratio just has cat cakes, you know? Oh my gosh. HSR universe is technically canon in the JoJo timeline? Oh, that's kind of crazy. Why did Jing Yuan get the most nothing photo shoot? There are enough pictures of Jing Yuan floating around. Don't worry. Don't worry. We can just pull some from the IPC network if we need to. Ratio looking more euphorious than ever. He looks fantastic. Oh my gosh. Alright. Still gets only boys. Yep, this is true. He's just tossing the cat aside. Pictures. Yeah, we got him. I wonder if he contributed to this at all. Summon stuff. And of course, Stell, you lovely girl. It is hilarious. I could put that as my phone background. He's so deadpan, but he's doing the heart. It's so cute. It's so cute. Got Herta. Stunning as always. With her puppets. All done. All done, I won't be going over. Question mark. Currently unavailable. Currently out. Poor Kalis. Yep. Okay. So Stella's like, we're gonna set this up, we're doing the fans, we're doing the... Oh my gosh. He is struggling for his life. And somehow it's all, wait. Did I see her? Look at that, Mem just over our shoulder. It's Sunday. I say this is me, I just a second. Just a second. I'm getting a screenshot of this. There we go. It's saved now. Oh my gosh. Got the Herta picture there. Got the stuff here. Got Jing Yuan. More Sunday. Nice. We've got to take a look at all of their outfits. We've always got to look at their outfits. They look so cool. Sunday being the conductor as himself and not as Dominicus somehow feels right. Somehow. Ratio playing the accordion is somehow a bit comical to me. It's not what I'd expect from him. I don't know what I would expect from him. If you've ever like heard an accordion in person, they're great when you're out of doors and it's like a big old gathering of people listening to it. If you have to listen to it indoors, I like the sound of an accordion actually gives me anxiety because my dad plays it and he would play it when I was like little baby, and they are freaking loud. Okay? I still have sensitive ears as an adult. As a child, it was freaking loud. Acheron on the electric guitar. It kind of makes sense. She's lightning, electric guitar. It's again not what I would expect, but what is what I expect? That fits, and Jing Yuan on the flute kind of fits somehow. Something about birds and flutes, you know? Mem doing her best. Mem's just here. Oh, she's so cute. Ugh, I need a plushie of Mem. Truly. Isn't Herta playing a curio? Oh! Is she? Does look like a curio. Alright. The cosmos resonates for you. Alright. Time for another one.
The train is about to make the jump.
Yep.
5, 4,
Yep.
3,
Yeah.
2,
Uh-huh.
1.
Oh. Bone? Is this the history of humanity's space? Pom-pom!
We venture through the chaos backseat, 1,000 light years when I'm free.
Oh my goodness. This is so cute!
Hand in hand we face our fears, conquering depths that linger near.
There was like a bone on screen at the beginning, Husky. Like a femur bone. What are these kilometers? Oh! Wait a second, it says Alma singing this. Now I hear it. Is this Alma? I'm like 99% sure that's Alma. Do you ever plan on doing theories on ZZZ? No, I don't actually. ZZ, I can only hold one video game lore in my head at a time. And so it's Star Rail. No, it sounds like Alma though, no. Is that Stell as Einstein? Or Copernicus? It's all of the space travel people. As always, I'm gonna watch this from the beginning again and go like, look at this stuff right in my brain. So good. Misha! Child! back, child. No. Oh, that's beautiful. Hi, Quinley! I love this. This is going into all of my videos. It's
5,
Newton, thank you.
4, 3, 2,
Okay.
1.
So, the bone. There we go. That's what I was talking about, guys. That's the bone. So it's, yeah, humanity's history of exploring space. Some of these things I recognize. Yeah, explosion. And then pom-pom. So we've got Penacony and Chigo. Okay. I'm getting AI vibes. I really hope it's not. It might just be nonsensical. It looks a little too consistent. I want to understand what it is. So, what are these worlds? What is this? The art style is just silly. Awesome. Okay, good. Yeah, I was like, it's too consistent. It says Chigo in 2 different places, and it's like exactly the same. So it's not something that AI usually does. Top right, Cianjo fan, yes, yeah. Did you think today I may or may not regretting later? Oh no, are you okay? Pom-poms. Pom-pom with their ears that actually are limbs and are treated like limbs. What is that in the background? New planet reveal? We've got... Oh my gosh. Dan Heng, just reading, March 7th. Himiko, Mr. Yang, we're looking at our stuff. Who do these all belong to, do you think? Like whose is whose? I'm gonna guess that's Himiko and Mr. Yang. I'm so curious. Whose is whose? So we've got Natasha. We've got Hook. Sampo. Looked like Blade for a second. I was like, no. Who is this? I feel like I should know who this is. That's Japard. Clara. The strange one is the TBS. Okay. The Better Akue? Thank you for the follow. Why is Earth low-key built like Minecraft? I don't think that's the Earth. I think it's another planet. I want those drinks Pom-Pom is holding so bad. Yeah, oh my gosh. A little, it's like a strawberry milkshake sounds really good. Serval. It could be Serval, but that doesn't look like something Serval would ever willingly wear. But it does have a purple streak in her hair. Gosh. We've got, oh look, they ate all of the milkshakes. Himiko. We've got, oh, Fushuan is playing Stellar Jade. We've got Fugue. Got, who is this? Is that Jing Yuan again? Why is Qingche's hair white? Fei Zhao, Yanqing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Jing Yuan. Qingche. Why is your hair white? Why is your hair white? Oh, there it is! The telescope! The legendary telescope. And Lo Chia. Oh, sir! He needs to stop showing up. He's scaring me. Okay, what is this? Oh, those are all Cianzhou ships. Got the kids and Mr. Yang. Got... Let's back up again. Ron May. Got Skrullum. Mr. Yang looks like he needs a nap. Oh, the poor guy. To see Luochai in your nightmares? I have. Little glimpse into my head. We've got Silver Wolf in the background. Who are you drinking with, Kafka? Who's your buddy today? Got Acheron drinking with somebody we don't know. It could be us. It could be the viewer. And then March is doing her thing. Or I should say, that's not quite Acheron. That's Raiden, Boss, and Mori May, isn't it? The only survivor of Izumo. Sparkle. Got... We've got Boot Hill, Robin, Clocky. That kind of looks like Argenti? Or it could just be a background. Who is this? Is that Kalis? Can't tell. Can't tell what's going on there. It looks like Kalis. Boot Hill and... Is that Aventurine? No way. No way. It is, isn't it? Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh no. Argenti here. Are you saying that's Dr. Ratio? Oh, that's hilarious. Wait. Sunday was in the clocky suit! Sunday was in the clocky suit! You can't see it! Oh no! You can't see it! No! No, no, no! That's Sunday! Oh my gosh! Oh, that's hilarious! Robin's having fun today. That's Gallagher. Gallagher and Misha stepping off the train together. And Black Swan. And Sunday stepping on the train. Oh gosh. Sunday getting the spring locked treatment. It's my FNAF theory again. Okay. And Stell. I'm like looking at whose shoes are these? I think it's one person. There's an anklet there that's pretty distinctive. Oh, it's Firefly. Okay, so that's meant to be Firefly. Jing Yuan. Jing Liu. Who's that on the drums? It looks like Fei Zhao. Oh no, is that Zhao Qiu? Can't tell. It looks like Zhao Qiu. Got, oh, the horrendous fit that people have been complaining about. It's the quintet. Wait, no, is that Baihuo? What? No, sorry, Baihuo's one of my Twitter friends. Baiheng. There we go. It's Baiheng. Oh gosh. And then Yinsing. There she is. There's the girl. I want to give her a big hug, okay? I want to give her a big hug. She's so cute. And she's totally punk rock. Oh, it's Trivios. Wait, who else is in the crowd? Herta. Huo Huo. Bailu, Pela. Is this Qingque? Can't tell. Uh-oh. The kids, yeah. Drums are usually the heartbeat of the band, yeah. Yun Li, thank you. That's who it was. Alright. Kalis. What the heck? why is Svarog there? What? That's weird. We've got our girls. Who is this? I'm so bad with names and faces sometimes. That's Branya, that's Zila. Who am I missing here? How is Bailu there if Bai Hung is there? It's why is everyone at a concert together? Is this meant to be Kokolia? Could be Kokolia. Oh, that's so beautiful. Okay, listen, Stell. Golden Dragons. Someone playing piano. That's Mr. Yang, I think. Jade in the background? Wait. Where was Jade? I need to know where Jade was. Was it here? Oh, there you are, yeah. Jade. That looks like Qingxia again. We haven't seen Topaz. I needed to pay attention to this. Look. It's the backgrounds here are different. Is that... That's Penacony. Amphorius. I assume the other planets were there too. Mr. Yang, of course, yeah. It's the science of time travel. Sorry, not time travel, space travel. That was Einstein. And not... Who are you? Who are you? All of the alarm bells are going off in my head right now. Are you meant to be a scientist from the past? Kalis? Darwin? Maybe? Fibonacci spiral. Who is it? Is that Fibonacci? Is that meant to be someone like that? Well, who was the Fibonacci spiral named after? Just a second. Or was it named after someone? He's an Italian mathematician. Leonardo Fibonacci. That might be meant to be Fibonacci. The only reason I say that is because of the spiral in their hand. Looks like an ammonite shell? Yeah. And there's like even a Fibonacci thing going on around them with the galaxy stuff. Yellow eyes and silver hair. We know a handful of people who have yellow eyes and silver hair. Kalis and Stell, Jing Yuan, and we don't know about Akivili. We do know about Nanook. Lines look like the golden ratio too. Yeah. The reason why I stopped it there was I'm like, are they showing us Akivili? Akivili's actual face. We've got Newton. Stell as Newton. I'm gonna say Fibonacci. I'm gonna say it's probably meant to be Fibonacci. Oh wait. Dan Heng on the viola. I think it's a viola. What is March playing? Is she not? What are you playing, March? Viola, violin, piano. I hear a flute. They are cosplaying, yeah. What is kind of surprising to me is that, like, Newton, Einstein, all of these people exist in Star Rail. Sorry, not in Star Rail, but in, like, the Hoyo verse. And they don't look like that. It's a cello. Thank you. Viola's smaller. Got it. Okay, cello makes more sense. Cello makes more sense. March is sleeping. Like, I would have said flute, but her hands, arms are not in the right position for flute. It's interesting. Adding Tesla to HSR. Are they? All of the different stuff. Da Vinci. And just Kalis right there in the middle as himself. Infinity. Okay. They're saying something important with this video. Maybe Maestro, maybe Galileo. They're saying something with this video about the main character. It's important. Okay? You made that up? Okay. I know Tesla exists. Tesla exists in Honkai Impact 3rd. Tesla and Einstein, and they don't look like that. They're like pink and blue-haired anime girls. Was basically what I'm saying. So I'm shocked that they're using... Well, not shocked. That's not the right word. Every playable character, character here is playable apart from Skrullum. I think Skrullum's going to be playable eventually. I don't know who this guy is, but I have a feeling I know kind of the era. What is the chance of Trailblazer being Akivili? Higher than most people think, is what I would say. I think they're just showing how far humanity has gone, similar to... No, but what they're saying something very important about the Trailblazer. But also about these people. These people are all specific kinds of Trailblazers. Da Vinci, Galileo, all of this different stuff, you know? They were all people who trailblazed in real life. It's fascinating. Wow. That's Rome. Statue of Liberty? Oh, they've got all of the references. In a way, we were a researcher. No, not a researcher, but someone who always like reached for the stars. Think that's Himiko. Oh yeah, it's everyone playing. That's Mr. Yang. We're playing a trumpet. We're playing a trumpet. Oh. This is pertinent. Right here. With the chess player being the person who's imprisoned on Amphorius, most likely. In my mind, anyway. There are a few possibilities. I still want to know what March is playing. Herta. Playing a trumpet. Herta was also doing that. She was playing a French horn. Point Trailblazer to being Akivili. I think so too. There's something very important that they're saying about Trailblazer. Misha. I think this is meant to be Mikhail here. In the reflection. I want to see all of these faces. Firefly. Yinsing. Aww. Whenever we see Yinsing, I'm so happy. Robin. Is this... Who are you? Is that Japard? Yeah, it looks like Japard. The buttons on the coat are the similar ones to that Japard has. Okay. Sunday. Hot and sweaty in the clocky. In the clocky thing. I assume that's Jingliu, yeah. Yeah. Yep, everyone. Walking on galaxies. That's... Aventurine? Wait a second. No, that's not Aventurine. I thought for a second, because the coat, there's a similar triangular design that happens on. He looks so skinny. What an odd lineup of characters. Surely this means absolutely nothing. No, there's something important right here. This is important. I'm actually very excited to see Aventurine here. Do I want to talk about this now or wait till the video? No, I'm waiting till the video. I have thoughts on this specific lineup. Oh, Blade's here! I really hope I'm right now. The direction they're going? No, it's not about the direction. Okay. Robin, Jing Liu, Firefly, Sunday, Fugue, Blade, Aventurine. Oh, he has long hair! His hair is longer and back. Or it's styled differently or something. Upcoming reruns? No, much bigger than that. And none of them are smiling. They're all unhappy. Fi! Cass, Branya, and Zila. Okay, that actually lines up quite a bit with my thoughts. Is this March? Oh, she was playing a drum. That's what was going on. See the new Honkai game trailer? No, but I know about it. I'm excited. Little Honkai Pokemon. Okay. We've got a trumpet. All of the eons. Okay, I need to take stock of this. Lan, Nanook. Who are these? Okay, Noose, Enna. I think that's meant to be Enna. Because you've got the... Okay, it's behind my head, sorry. You've got like an eye there. You see it? And then like the ring above it, that makes me think Enna. Shippei. I think this is Enigmata. Yeah, because the spiral. Enigmata spiral. No, stop. Stop that. Okay, Enigmata spiral, Fuli. Aha, obviously. Lan. They're deliberate with these things. They don't do these things by accident. That's a model of the universe right there. The Eon choice is pretty interesting. Yeah, because like, where is Yaosha? Yaosha's not there. Long isn't there. There are a few others that I could think of. Idril is not there. Are those all of the eons that they have plans to make playable paths for? Like, have us have their paths? If so, the one that I did not expect was Enigmata. No Tazzy. Oh yeah, no Tazzy, no Klapath. Never mind. That would be really crazy. Latest in the new game, please. It could just be like the characters that they're gonna have in the new game. But I have another theory and it lines up quite a bit with some of these things. Okay, let's watch an Anaxagoras trailer.
Citizens of Akama, heed my words.
What's going on here?
Those with unwavering faith shall receive Kephaly's protection. The flame of blasphemy
Ligas.
shall not be allowed to take root here.
Faith offers no refuge to those lost in ignorance. The sacrilegious flame has likewise kindled the forge of discovery. It shall unmake the divine and serve me. Purge the ignorance from your mind.
Is not gonna have a happy ending, I don't think.
Visage of truth.
I mean, he's dead, but...
And what of it?
God shall scorn your very existence.
I already do.
That laugh.
The gods' love for humankind is a childish fantasy. Cast aside this
In that world, they have no need to. Humanity enslaved the gods, Amporius. Looks like it's happening again.
This body has long been tempered by near ruin.
Oh, 2 eyes?
Desire and passion will always reignite the burning fire within my soul. Gods decry it as blasphemy.
That might be a flashback then to when he was younger, the experiment that he ran, which is freaking dark.
Is your fear? Yes, I, Anaxagoras, proclaiming with absolute certainty, we alone are the true gods of this world.
Anaxa, you scare me, buddy. Okay. Okay.
Citizens of Akama.
I'm truly wondering if this is the experiment that he put himself through when he was younger. The only thing that makes me think not is that there's like a crowd in the background. This looks like an execution, but we saw his execution. He changed himself and after he gained knowledge of the tree. Huh. We're actually seeing an Anaxa from another cycle. I don't think it's that simple. I don't think it's that simple. Trying to think what I want, how much I want to say right now and how much I want to say for my video. Okay. Amphoreus is like a clock, right? You've got 12 hours on a clock, you've got 12 titans. They even treat their year this way. Each of the months is named after a different titan. There are 12 of them. But at the same time, they divide their day into four kind of sections. They divide their year into 4 kind of sections and they go through it. But on a clock, a day is not complete until the hands travel around the clock twice, right? Because you got 12 hours in the morning, 12 hours in the evening. And you got 12 hours of daylight, 12 hours of darkness. We right now, hi Mayor Ward, thank you so much for the follow. We right now, yeah, exactly, they're in 4 groups of 3 too. We're in the dark half. We are in the night. If you remember, outside of Akama, the entire world is dark. There is no sun. There was a time before this. So my thought is that I think that Amphoreus, this cycle that it's gone through, is not something that's been going backwards infinitely. It is just day, night, day, night, day, night. But what has happened is like you have the titans of the day, and then we have kind of the titans of the night. Hoi, hello. I don't know how to explain this. So, time travel is a big thing here. What if Anaxagoras becomes a titan in the new world? You think it's like 2 cycles? No. It's 1 cycle. But the core flame has to be claimed twice in order for the cycle to be complete. Once during the day, once during the night. Circes is Titan of Reason during the daytime half of the cycle. And then Anaxagoras is the Titan of Reason during the nighttime half of the cycle. And when this cycle ends and begins again, Anaxagoras will be Titan of Reason. And the person who claims the core flame from Anaxagoras, because time travel, is Circes. As in, the time on Amphoreus travels in a true loop. And what we're seeing is cause and effect, like feedbacking into each other. Does that make any sense? It's caught within a time, it's not just a time loop, it's a time bubble. It cannot escape itself. The infinity symbol has 2 loops as well. The reason why I thought of this is because of the Mobius strip. It loops back on itself. You travel around the same circle on the opposite side. I don't know how am I making any sense? It's a loop, not a cycle. Yeah, so Circe's claims the core flame from Anaxagoras. Anaxagoras claims the core flame from Circe's, and then Circe's claims the core flame from Anaxagoras. Again, it just goes around and around and around. So you have 2 titans, basically, of each thing. Makes sense if its sole purpose of making a loop is to trap an emanator. Yeah, my thought is that the black tide, it's seriously, it's like going around the outside of a pot. You know, it's a jar. This amphora. As if there's like a circle that's just like been drawn on the thing, and it comes back and it meets itself at the beginning. The end is the beginning. Or trap something more powerful than an emanator. Are you thinking Nanook himself? Their self, please catch me if I'm not using the right pronouns. I truly don't mean to. I'm trying. Flame Reavers from the day, maybe? I don't know. Ali GSG, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Maybe not Neon. I don't think that they can capture. I don't think they can capture. Nothing sadder than Trivius being fractured from the very start. Trivius's core flame will be, gosh. It only has one side. You can draw a line across the whole thing back to the starting point without lifting your pencil. Whoa, my brain just did a connection about what a Mobius strip is. It's a double infinity symbol, isn't it? That's crazy. If you were to take that line and pull it off of the paper, it's essentially been doubled around on itself twice. That's so interesting. Okay. Maybe not an Eon. I do think Phynon is the Flame Reaver, and I do think the Flame Reaver is tied into Genshin with the unknown god. I don't know enough about Genshin right now to say that, sorry. It's so annoying to me that Trivios is not actually 3. I agree. It annoys me too. You're not saying you don't know because you're saving it for the video, right? No, I'm going to be able to explain it a lot better during the video. I am just having trouble articulating it using words. It will be a lot easier to articulate it with some kind of illustration, which I can do in the video. So, yeah. This is a day and night cycle, is basically what I'm thinking. Millions of thoughts come into the mind, but only one sentence can come out. It's not that millions of thoughts come into the mind, it's that I'm seeing in my head a picture. And I can describe that picture to you, but I'm not going to be able to take the picture itself and imprint it into your brain. I'm only ever going to be able to try and explain Van Gogh using adjectives and adverbs, right? Like, I can't explain Starry Night to you in a way that makes sense unless you've seen it for yourself. So the picture that's existing in my head, I can't tell you. Not perfectly. Ugh. It's frustrating. The concepts of Amphorius make sense to me. It makes sense to me. My thought is, there is something that exists like within Amphorius. Like if you were to go, maybe not underground, but it's like existing on another layer within this, we may get to see it at some point. That is where the Lord Ravager is being held, or its essence is being held. And the Black Tide, what this is, it's not corruption. It is weak points. It is the places where it is becoming evident that the prison that is holding this person or this thing is weakening. And what the Flame Chase journey does in the handing off of one core flame to another person is basically say, hey, we're refreshing this entire thing, and it refreshes the entire thing, and it strengthens it again, and it drives the black tide back, and it keeps the thing contained. That is why it is so important for the Flame Chase journey to keep going. They divide characters in day and night effects. Yeah, I know that. I need to pay attention to that, don't I? Which characters are in which? Well, all of Amphorius is a day and night cycle. They did the day and night cycle for Divergent Universe because of Amphorius. But I need to pay attention to which characters go where. Wheels within wheels. Yeah. Do all the Lord Ravagers know each other? I don't know. Fine on Sun Sword. Here's my theory right now. I think Finon he has his sword. He's going to use that sword. He's going to try and he might even kill the Flame Reaver, but he will in turn become the Flame Reaver himself. He will be Kefali. Flame Reaver Kefali, all of the above. Hysolence, Tribby, Mighty, Aglaya are day at the top of my head, or is Mighty Night? I have no idea, honestly. I think he's day. But I feel like he'd fit Night better in this theory. He pulls a Darth Vader, yeah. I think what's going to happen is the memory of Amphorius is going to get trapped in this sword that he has. Castorus, Mighty, and Cypher are Night. Okay. That actually fits things. I'm going to have to pay attention to this. Have I seen the 3.3 trailer? Yeah, we just watched it earlier in the stream. Can he not be both as the Keeper of Knowledge? Yeah. I think that's exactly what is going to be, is he is going to end up taking the core flames in order to carry them with him into this new world, because he's the only one who's going to be able to go through to the other side. I can't say anything more on that subject because I have to save that for the video. That sword is very important. The sword that holds, like, the memory of Amphorius. That's the theory, anyway. Okay. Just 1 second. I'm going to quickly grab my water, because my brain is going 1,000 miles a minute right now. Okay. Finon's sword is confirmed to be called the Flame Reaver sword. I don't think that's a leak. I'm pretty sure that's just assumable at this point. Even Flame Reaver can catch Cypher. It feels like he has some of the other's power. Yeah, I think so too. Well, the fact that he was able to travel from the past to the present said that yes, he does. He not only... What I think is going to happen, at some point during this, we, as the holder of the core flame of time, are going to help him, the Flame Reaver, because otherwise it doesn't make sense for the Flame Reaver. Remember in 3.1, we trapped the Flame Reaver in the past, and then he clawed his way back to the present. That does not make sense, unless they had some kind of time travel ability, which either means that at that point, the core flame of time is contained within the sword, because he used the sword to basically cut through reality to come back to the present. Or we were helping him. Elio and Alicia share a typewriter. That'd be funny. It looks the exact same. Yeah, I agree. Didn't he have one of the other core flames that explained that? No, at that point it had been taken from him. He did have the core flame of time for, like, a day. And it was contained in his sword. But then Anaxa pulled it out of it, basically. Huh. Could have gotten something from Fuli like we did. That's true, he does have memo sprites. Or maybe memo sprites would not be the best word for that, but some kind of summon. All right.
Only those with unwavering faith shall receive Kephales's protection.
Typewriter in Elysian Realm and the one during the loading screen in Pentagon look the exact same. Interesting. Okay.
The flame of blasphemy shall not be allowed to take root here.
Huh. I love his gun feels like the wrong word, but I mean it is. Okay.
Faith offers no refuge to those lost in ignorance. The sacrilegious flame has likewise kindled the forge of discovery. It shall unmake the divine and serve me. Purge the ignorance from your mind. Let me open.
What are you doing? Did he turn them all? He turned them into. That's interesting. Okay. Look at Finon's character introduction and Honkai Star Rail posts. I've seen it. It's chaos.
Let me open.
That's why I think there's two, because chaos is someone that we've already talked to about that kind of thing.
Your eyes to the visage of truth.
The gods are in fury upon you.
And what
Okay.
of it?
The gods shall scorn your very existence.
I already do.
Interesting. The gods shall scorn your very existence. He's not just saying, I already scorn my own existence. He's saying, I am a god. That's crazy. Shattered vessel. Which makes me think that his summon is actually previous world bearing air as part of Flame Reaver. Okay, being a vessel for a Flame Reaver is one thing, but a vessel is another name for a jar or a carrying thing, which Amphorius is named after an amphora, which is a kind of jar. So shattered vessel could also be a reference to Amphorius itself being shattered. Or it could be all of the above. It's interesting. Full explanation of Finon splash art? I can! Let's finish this and then we will. Is Anaxagoras the Black Tide? No. Not necessarily.
Is a childish fantasy.
He could be driving people insane.
Cast aside this naivety.
That's so fascinating. This is a location we've seen before. I'm always like looking around for like new enemies in new locations when they're new places. And I'm pretty sure we've seen this location before. Maybe not. This looks fairly unfamiliar. Now this is fascinating to me.
This body has long been tempered.
Wait, does he have short hair all the time? Yeah, he does. Okay.
By near root.
What is going on there?
But reason, desire, and passion
What is this?
always reignite the burning
That's
fire
amazing.
within my soul.
I don't trust him one bit. I think he's freaking amazing.
If that is all you can do,
It's a reference to Odin, I think. Yeah, but within the story,
for in truth,
what is it?
that is your fear.
Whenever a character loses an eye, okay, it's not a reference to Odin. It's a reference to, like, everything. In nearly every single mythology, there's someone who loses an eye to gain deeper knowledge into that which is unseen. Okay? It happens in Egyptian mythology, it happened in Greek mythology, it happened in Norse mythology. It's everywhere, okay?
Yes, I, Anaxagoras, proclaim it with absolute certainty. We alone.
A missing eye is symbolism not only of wisdom and of having had to trade something for the sake of gaining something else. It also basically means this eye is dead. You can now see into the world of the dead with that eye, sort of. That kind of thing. It's weird stuff, but yeah. Maybe a representation of his knowledge awakening. Yeah. Here, just one second. I'm going to quickly pull up Finon fine on stuff. Don't need a full analysis by someone else. I'm going to do an analysis. Thank you very much. La, 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 la. All right. Thought you were talking about the chains? No, I was talking about the eye. Just a second. Here we go. Amphorius' Saga of Heroes. Here we go. Back to this. Okay. I am Finon of Ides Elysiae. Greetings. As fellow Outlanders in Akama, our meeting is surely fate's design. Come, maybe we'll even have a chance to fight alongside each other in the future. So, first off, I like it. He reminds me of Sunday. He's even got a halo. He's even back to back with him, because that's himself. You see that behind him? That's himself. He's back to back with himself, sharing a halo just like Sunday in that trailer. What the actual heck? I just noticed that. He's had similarities to Sunday this entire time. What does this say? I don't know. If anyone knows what that says, you can tell me. But I'm too lazy to look up the stuff for myself. Obviously, Kefali's symbol. Only has one pair of wings, yeah. To Diabolic Kevin. Yeah, I don't think they're ever going to call him Kevin or Kevin in this necessarily. Could be wrong. They seem to have settled on the name Chaos. Ides Elysiae. A remote frontier village isolated from the world. He now lives only in cryptic legends. Nameless hero. I'm pretty sure that's Chaos. People have been trying to say it's Kevin or Kevin. I think it's Chaos. The Chrysos air carrying the core flame of world bearing. You must memorize the ideals of all worlds, carry the fate of multitudes, and bring the first light of dawn to the new world. But should dawn have never existed, let the fires of rage burn this body to ashes and transform into a blazing sun of tomorrow. He just keeps reminding me of Sunday. Like every time. And I don't mean in the, oh, I don't like him way. I mean like all of the themes. All of the themes of his character. Being this perfect vessel, potentially failing his mission, all of this different stuff. He just keeps reminding me of Sunday. Every single time. And I like it, but at the same time, I'm worried for him. Chaos. Yeah. Chaos. It's a cool name. It's a freaking incredible name. La 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 la. Okay. Let's do a little bit of this. Actually, you know what? I might need to end stream today. I do need to watch this sometime very soon. I've heard incredible things about it. But 2 more hours would land me very late. Hope it's tied to Sunday's growth. Yeah, I hope so too. 2 more hours of this would land me very, very late. And I want to work on my script now that I know things. And I also want to sleep tonight. So when is the next vid coming? In about a week, I think. I haven't finished the script, but I should be able to get it done tonight, tomorrow. If I'm not able to get it done by the new update, I'm going to do my best. But I'm cutting it a little close because here's the thing. I've got a big project that I'm working on right now. I'm working with a much larger channel than my own. I guarantee you it is one that most of you have heard of. Or are already fans of. So, just reminded me I have an exam. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get to my Minecraft world real quick. I'm going to do some things, and then we are going to end stream. It'll be quick Minecraft world stuff. Let me know if you need help. Elaine, I don't have no extra real. I appreciate it. I do appreciate it, but I think I can do this. I'm just cutting it a little close. Dream collab is Ashikai? Nah. Maybe. It's a little difficult for me to try and collaborate with other theorists because, like I said, I don't watch other theorists' videos. It's nothing against other theorists. It's just difficult for me to keep my own theories straight in my head if I'm listening to other people. It sounds so much fun though. It makes me sad that I don't get to do this more. Oh, also, little fun fact here. There we go. I downloaded Distant Horizons for my Minecraft world. So yeah. Horizons are in fact distant. Whee! I've been here. I'll just show you around a little bit. I've been working on this tunnel, trying to get this looking right. I was watching like Technoblade videos all day yesterday and doing this. It was great. Okay. Let me quickly dump some of this stuff in my sorting system. That's gonna get revamped very, very soon. Hello, spider jockey. Ow. That's my head. Oh. Okay. Whee! Okay. I just don't have any, like, room in my inventory to pick up the book. So that's why I'm doing this right now. Get you out here. Don't need you, don't need you, don't need you. Let's put you in here. I'm saving these now so that I can so that I have enough to make like a sorting system when it's time. Okay. Are any of you? No? None of you? Okay. That's fine. So yeah, guys, be on the lookout on YouTube for a new video in the next week. I might be able to get another short or two out. Well, like I said, I've got a lot of editing to do because I'm doing stuff on another channel. You guys are going to love this. I guarantee you. Especially if you've been on my channel for like a couple years. Whee! Here, let's take a look at the Distant Horizons real quick. Oh, it's amazing. Yeah. Okay. Names in the follower book, and then we turn friend Rainbow. Alright. Arctic5172 was the last person who followed on stream. And then I do have to thank Simply Allegra for the shout out. That got me a few followers. So, Power Armor Meow. Thank you for the follow. Akiwaki. Thank you for the follow. 15 White Mice. Thank you. Nest Bun. Thank you. Schneckoi, thank you for the follow as well. Oop, there's another I at the end there. There we go. And then Sayazniz, thank you for the follow. And thank you for the follow, Feels Ape. We're gonna fill up this page today? We might. Mr. Hearts, Thank you. Appreciate you so much. Professor 3422. Face system. Scrolling up, scrolling up, scrolling up. The better. Akui. Alright. And then we have two more. Mirror Ward. Ali GSD, which means we have one more spot on the page. If someone else follows before I send out a raid, then I will put their name in. Wee. Hi, friend. Okay. Oh dear. I'm realizing I don't remember. I had a friend. There was a friend who my friend Blue coded for me a little mod. Just a tiny little one. That meant that I didn't have to rename friend every time I wanted to color him rainbow. And I'm just now realizing I don't remember the recipe for it. Give me a second. Haha. I'm pulling up my thing here. Whee. Blue. Rainbow friend. Funny, dude. Okay. There we go. Okay. There it is. So I need 64 of 9 different types of dye. I've already got the red. That's great. Whoop, wait. I can get orange and red. There's orange. Perfect. Ayo. I see you. Konako, thank you so much for the follow. I will put your name in the follower book. Yellow. Okay, cactus green is another one. Let me see. Book. Whee. Anyone who follows before I send out a raid, your name goes in the book. So we go. Konako 45, thank you so much. You're awesome. Get to be in the book. Yes, you do. If you follow on Twitch, I should clarify. If you follow on Twitch, I would love to do something similar for YouTube, but unfortunately, it doesn't tell me who all has followed on YouTube. Like, I don't have the same kind of every single person itemized thing that Twitch gives me, so it makes it very difficult. So yeah. Okay, I need cactus blue. I'm pretty sure I have plenty of cactus. Cactus green, I should say. Wait, I've been throwing away cactus green this entire time and I could have been using it. No! Ha! This is very early XP farm attempt. Okay. Cactus green, lapis blue. Brown is the one I'm concerned about. Do I have cocoa beans? I might have cocoa beans. It'll take me a little while to make it happen, but it will happen. Pink, black, white. Okay. Okay. White is gonna be plenty easy. Oh, magenta, black and white. So 21. That's easy. Here, let me feed the boy first. Here you go, buddy. Oh, I also need to do starch. Okay. Okay. Blue, brown, pink, and then black is the other one. Black is not going to take too long because I've got a little thing that goes on over here. Accidental squid farm. Of course. Aha, there we go. Sir, there we go. I love the sunbeams. Whee! How does one accidentally build a squid farm? Well, here's the thing. I was working on the train, and I needed sand. So I started gathering sand from right here, actually. And as I was clearing out the stuff, I moved the water out of the way, but squids kept spawning in here and here. And so the longer I spent working on the train, the more squids kept spawning. And then they kept, like, going into this little area and dying, and I'd just go down and pick up the squid stuff. And it was great. So, yeah. Whee! I need to build an actual squid farm. Make some things easier. Ow. Aha! That's where they're all hiding. There we go. Nice. Am I making a death trap for innocent? Yep. That's my job. Don't worry about it. Alright. Any more squids? There you are. Here we go. Look, we've already got almost half stack. That's how efficient this little squid farm is. See? See? Got that. Come on. Come on. Why are you so fast? Okay, got it now. You cannot run forever. I'll make an actual squid farm because I've got sheep things to do. Goodbye. 40. Now what naturally happens is they tend to be funneled down here. All I need to really do is put a hopper and chest down here and that's a squid farm. 40, 43. Any more over here? No? No. You're lucky I don't need any white dye, Mr. Salmon. Whee! Okay. 55. Oh, hello. We need 64. Ow. My ankles. Ugh. Love the diamond tools except for the lone stone axe. See, I had an axe at one point, but I don't remember what happened to it. Okay. 64. We good. We good. Okay, so now we need pink, brown, And lapis blue. Lapis blue is easy to get, and so is pink, actually. Or magenta, I should say. Meow. Need to fix this at some point. You can go in there. Do I have any? Wait, what can I forget how to craft magenta dye. Anyway, lapis blue. Well, there's one. 22, 64, 42. 36, 4, 5. I need 5 blocks. Here we go. Let's quickly just check the book because pink dye or brown dye? Magenta. Pink and purple. Okay. There's only one way, and it's with cocoa beans. Ooh, how far am I from a jungle? Okay, not far, now that I'm thinking about it. Okay. How long have you been working on this world? Years, like 6 years. I don't want to use my pink petals because pink has not been... I'd have to go very, very far to get more pink petals. So I will... use this. And this. Right. We will need purple. Let's use, okay, no. Oh, so that's easy enough. Wait. I need more white. I can I have so much lapis. It's not a big deal to get more blue. It's also not a big deal to get more of this. There we go. Okay. Chuck any... No, I don't have any more of that. It's fine. Got magenta, black. We need to refill our blue now. And then we'll actually need to go a little bit further to get brown. And I'm going to try and make some actual dye factories eventually so that I don't have to do this again. 48... need 14, right? Okay, there we go, that works. Put that there for now. put these away just so I don't lose them. Blue, thank you so much for the sub. That is awesome. Appreciate you. Okay. Okay. Got that. This. That. Brown is the only one missing. So, for my compass, that's all I really need. Because I know the nearest jungle is off in this direction. Whee! Let's go for a little jaunt with you guys. Just last second thing. Whee! Did you make friend Rainbow yet? See, since you said it was no, this is what I'm doing. I'm getting cocoa beans for the brown dye. Believe it or not, Blue, I have not had that happen once. Hey, go for it. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. I will put your name in the follower book. I have not had friend be turned rainbow even once since this mob was made, so this is the first time. Mod, I should say, not mob. Why did I say mob? I don't know. Brain and not connect. Oh, there it is. See it. I swear it's happened like 3 times. Yeah, but all before the mod was made. Whee! Need updating for it to just work here? I don't know, actually. I haven't tried it. I haven't had the chance to use it, like I said. All right. Let's get some cocoa beans. Whee! All right. Cocoa beans. Cocoa beans. Where you be? Cocoa beans. Whee! Ignore that. If I came to the one jungle in all of the world that does not have cocoa beans, and all of the times that I passed up cocoa bean trades from wandering traders, I'm gonna be so sad. I'm gonna be so incredibly sad. Wait, don't I have cocoa beans? I don't think I do. I have a vague memory of growing cocoa beans back in my house, but could have broken it. Okay, well if it does end up broken out, I'll just have all of the dyes. Bird. Hi. Aha. See one. I need 64 of these. Gonna get a few more than 64 so that I can actually start growing it back in my house now that I have some trees. Oh, there we go. There we go. It's fine. I'll just get him with my little punchy fist. There's a couple more. Ow. My ankles. Here. 34. Half a stack there. I'll just make sure to grab a few more. Okay. Oh, there we go. Jackpot. Here we go. 46. Here we go. 50. Why did it take me so long to actually start finding them, and now they're everywhere? 56. Oop, thought I saw one there. Guess I didn't. Ow. Oh, there's one. Bad luck. I guess so. Venturine may be my favorite character, but I am not him. I don't have that kind of crazy luck. Not usually, anyway. I have decent luck. I'm not a terribly unlucky person. But I'm not exceptionally lucky either. It's just moderate, which is... it's great, actually. What if in the next 2 weeks I suddenly speedrun working on Crimecraft Season 6 just to be funny? Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's gonna be happening soon, isn't it? Whee! I haven't heard anything about it yet. Ooh, hello. View here. Happened. Oh, it was supposed to happen a few months ago. Got sick and busy. Oh no. $64. Let me grab just a little bit more. I hope this works. I really hope this still works. Because I want to show chat. I can see what it looks like on my little screenshots that you sent me months ago, but like, I want them to see what this is like. I think it's so cool. I love jungle biomes. I don't know if I've ever said that, but I love jungle biomes. Imagine you just didn't copy the mod over. I did. I know I did. Oh. Wait, now you've got me nervous. Just a second. No, yeah, it's there. I'm a friend. We don't need to stay any longer. Shadow of doubt loomed over? Yeah. Whenever you check a thing 3 times and your brain is like, but are you sure you saw it? It's like, well, now I've gotta check again. It happens to me too many times. Are you sure it wasn't just your brain playing tricks on you? I'm sure. Oh, the sunbeams! Still says Honkai Star Rail. It's because I'm just finishing up a Honkai Star Rail stream. I'm not staying here. I'm not staying here. Home we go. Did chat freeze? I don't think it did. I see you. But are you really sure? I'm sure. Whee! Going through clouds. I've got a witch's hut out here, see? Which means I could make a decent redstone farm if I need to. And I might. Oh, look at that. I love the way the cliffs just completely drop away. There we go. My home. Here it is. Twitch doesn't allow you to display multi-chat, unfortunately. Yeah, unfortunately it doesn't. I have to choose between doing Twitch and doing YouTube in that way, but as long as I just kind of... They say you can't prioritize anything over Twitch chat, any other chat over Twitch chat, so... You can do multi-chat, actually. I am small, and they might not be opposed to screwing me over. So, we're gonna just not chance that. Please work. Please work. No, it doesn't work. Wait. It doesn't work. Okay. Well, I guess for today we're doing the name tag trick. Here we go. What's the one?
You how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
No, it's okay. It's fine. Blue can fix. Blue can fix. How do you make a sheep rainbow? I forget. Minecraft rainbow sheep. Jeb _ there we go. Oh wait, does it have to be I think it has to be lowercase. Jeb. There we go. Okay. 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 Now guys, let us not forget, this is because last stream, you guys got me up above 5 subs. If I get 2 subs during a stream, we change friend's color randomly. But if we get 5 subs in a stream, we do this. Look at him. Hi, friend. La 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 la. Thank you for the sub, Blue. Appreciate it. That does get us to 2 subs this stream. Since we did change friend's color and just change him to rainbow, I think we'll piss him at this stream. But yes. Whenever we do streams, it's 2 subs changes his color, 5 subs makes him rainbow. And I'm gonna plop all of these things down on my trees. What version? It is 1.21. Hey, buddy. Uh-oh. Where are you? There you go. I need your innards, please. Hi. There we go. Thank you. My, whatchamacallit. Oh, hello. Please don't do that. I really needed that. I needed your gunpowder. My, gunpowder farm is not working very well. So whenever I see a creeper, I kill it. And that is actually fairly efficient. Just not as AFK, so. Which 1.21? Just 1.21. Nothing after it. There we go. Now I can get more stuff. Okay. Okay. There's one more thing I needed to do. Oh! There is an Emma Clips channel up now. It's on YouTube. Yeah, I'm gonna start uploading clips there. Especially, this is something that's specifically for you guys. If you see a clip on stream that you think is funny, that's where you'll find it after the fact. So, yeah. I've got another name to put in the book, and then I've got to do the, here, just one second. R.I.P. Go forth. Thank you so much for the follow. I'm gonna add do clips if you want to as like a thing here. So okay, I've got to do the star jar. That was the thing. We've got the star jar now. It exists. Come on. Ooh, there we go. What is the channel? I am Emma Clips. Okay. Okay. So, yeah. Let me pull out the thing. Let me pull out the thing. What is it? We've got a purple star. We've got a purple. It's a light one. Light purple one. Doesn't show up on YouTube? What? Here, is it not? Okay. That's what it is right there. Is it not showing up for you? Let's opening this up. Whoop. So apparently, the thing that I got in here, there's a game called One Shot that was suggested by Blue Spring ages ago. Oop, just one second. Why is it not showing up? Channel? No results found? What? That is quite simply preposterous. Do I need to... Wait. Visibility public. You're seeing... I am doing work right now. Okay. Content. Analytics. Customization. What the? Okay. Hey, thank you, Blue. Hey, there's now 4. There's now 4 of you guys. There we go! Here, just one second. For anyone who wants to still be on it, here you go. There's that. And then I'll also send it in the YouTube chat for you guys. There we go. There you go. There it is. Yay. Okay. So you guys can subscribe to that. There is nothing on it right now. But anytime you guys see a clip that you want, that you really would love published or whatever, that is probably where it will end up. Oh, let's watch a sunrise, guys. Okay. I want to be below the cloud line, please. You little... Oh, I hate the clouds. I can't get them to turn off. Oh my gosh. There we go. All right. But yeah, okay. So guys, I'm going to be streaming at some point very soon. Ooh, a reaction to the Star Rail concert that we did not get to today. But yeah. I will see you guys sometime very soon within the next week, because not only do we have the Star Rail concert, we also need to, I'm going to release a video. I've got to finish it up, but I'm going to release a video. It's going to be really, really cool. It's going to be really, really, really cool. And I'm sure you guys are going to absolutely love it. Because it's about Amphorius. I haven't actually, like, compiled all my thoughts on Amphorius yet. Alright. Alright, I guess. Yeah. Guys, this has been awesome. Wait a second. Did I turn... I turned my music off? When did I do that? I don't know. Okay, alright guys. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you next time. Yeah, whenever that is. Keep an eye on the Discord. I do have a Discord. And just one second. Just one second. Woo! I don't have anything set up in my YouTube chat yet for, like, stuff. But here, just one second. Here's the Discord server for you guys if you want to join it. I need to set up my YouTube chat properly. Love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. See you next time. Until then, please stay safe and stay kind. This has been a fun stream. Yeah. I need to stream more again. I haven't been because I took a break and then I got insecure about my streaming ability. Not actually that bad. Alright guys, see you next time. Until then, bye! Stay safe, stay kind. Love you all. Okay, let me see who I can raid. Let me see who is raidable today. Let me just quickly turn off YouTube because I can't raid on YouTube, but for Twitch chat. Give me a second. See you.